But then I pull the blade and the blood gets sprayed. Only got one form, but it's more than you can take. Gramps told me every day, and I listened to the lesson, that I should take that one thing and hone it to perfection. Me becoming Demon Slayer's part of what was destined. Press a blade into your neck and nest it right in your intestine. Even though I might be sleeping, you can bet I'm never resting. So be wary if you scare me, it's your head that I'm collecting. I may never be the hero of the story, but that doesn't mean that I will never share a part of glory. Maybe if Nezuko was the woman at my side, it won't be as devastating if I one day up and died. As long as I am here, you'll be alive. I'll take over when you need a certain service I provide. Cause when you fall asleep, that is when you come alive. So go and close your eyes, I'ma take you on a ride. I may never be the hero of the story, but that doesn't mean that I will never share a part of glory. Maybe if Nezuko was the woman at my side, it won't be as devastating if I one day up and died. As long as I am here, you'll be alive. I'll take over when you need a certain service I provide. Cause when you fall asleep, that is when you come alive. So go and close your eyes, I'ma take you on a ride. Me every day, and I listen to the lesson, that I should take that one thing and hone it to perfection. Me becoming Demon Slayer's part of what was destined. Press a blade into your neck and nest it right in your intestine. Even though I might be sleeping, you can bet I'm never resting. So be wary.
It's Morphin' Time. No Red Ranger.
I may never be the hero of the story, but that doesn't mean that I will never share a part of glory. Maybe if Nezuko was the woman at my side, it won't be as devastating if I one day up and died. As long as I am here, you'll be alive. I'll take over when you need a certain service I provide. Cause when you fall asleep, that is when you come alive. So go and close your eyes, I'ma take you on a ride. I may never be the hero of the story, but that doesn't mean that I will never share a part of glory. Maybe if Nezuko was the woman at my side, it won't be as devastating if I one day up and died. As long as I am here, you'll be alive. I'll take over when you need a certain service I provide. Cause when you fall asleep, that is when you come alive. So go and close your eyes, I'ma take you on a ride.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Good morning. This is Retro Sailor Moon Red Ranger, God of all heroes. We're gonna I just got done making part one of season 2 rank on Tekken 8. The thought process on it and about law. Well, this one is going to be in general about other players complaining. I will tag their names in the story. How well known big content Tekken players, and also a few local ones too as well. And also, I'm going to continue on making videos like this because so everybody can know that this need to be fixed. But I'm going to tag my video to Harada and them, see what happens. And if I get banned, I get banned. So, if I get banned, I'm going to make a video of that. I'm not joking, man. Everybody needs to ban. Everybody's banding together to refusing to play the game and stuff like that. That I'm going to record somebody else's video too in the next few minutes. Murray is literally being hard headed, trying to fight the power and not listen to reason on any fans what's going on with the game. And that's clearly unfair. It's not right. It's not okay. And it's something that needs to be done. So the first video here I made that law is ruined. Not happy about it, and it's not even just all about law. Other characters is messed up too in the game, including the game mechanics and stuff. So a lot of people still angry about it, and I'm one of them. So I'm still gonna play it, but I'm still gonna be playing extra other games now too. Now I'm going back to what I promised that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna branch out extra more on fighting games because of this. Like a lot of players is going to Street Fighter 6, and I'm gonna be one of them. I'm still gonna play Tekken 8, but to keep myself from not getting mad and not quitting, I'm going back to Tekken 7. Don't worry, guys. I'm making a thumbnail, and I will show you guys that, so you guys can stay tuned into that, and also as well. And yeah. So all I'm saying is that Tekken is heading down the wrong road. There's a lot of content creators that will be tagging their names and showing you guys that this is not a game. Like they're not playing. Like even they telling you that things Tekken is heading down the wrong road, and it's really bad in history. Marion Harada is literally trying to be hard headed, and they really need to take heed. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm just going to be showing clips of misplay stuff, uh, K Wiz and Main Man SWE, I think, and a few other tweets and stuff too. And yeah, this will be part two of the video. And then part three is going to be me interviewing some players that has knowledge of the game, that is like like around local streamers like me. And yeah, and also I'll be taking some clips. I took some clips off of other players. So yeah, stay tuned into that. All right, y'all. Y'all enjoyed this video. Tell me how you feel about it in the comments below. If you guys decide to comment, God bless you all, and let's get this started. Peace. And I will talk again when the video is over. Hey, what's up? What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Retro Silver Moon Red Ranger. So this is going to be part two of the video. I still have not posted part one yet about me complaining about my law being nerfed. So it seems like, are we going to be branched now? We are showing a Twitter post from Harada itself that is actually apologizing for the kind of like, knowing that he made a mistake on the patches. And it seems like it's saying he's dealing with it. But he also saw a screenshot here on the bottom. Hold on. Where is it? On the bottom here about Paul. And it doesn't say anything about other characters. So people are kind of getting angry and cussing him out. And guys, that's really not a good idea. Because, if you cuss him out, he's not going to fix anything. So if you look on the bottom, the Tekken, some of the Tekken players that from the community that is like super high level is angry and going off. And it's I don't blame them. I'm mad about it too. But at the end of the day, like, we gotta understand, like, we didn't make the game. He did. I'm an intermediate player, chat. So like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, yes, am I mad about the changes? Yes. Am I struggling? Yes. Am I trash at the game? Yes, still am. But I am an intermediate player. I do know fundamentals, some fundamentals. So I got the Tekken King plenty of times. Even on Tekken 7, I got the Emperor. So I'm so I got used to half of the mechanics of the game. I'm like, I mastered somewhat half the game. So like, at the end of the day, it's kind of bad right now. Like, everybody is going insane. They saying that Harada, you lost your goddamn mind. Like, a lot of people's just mad, and I get that. But I need to find some videos on not law nerf, because I don't think people understand. So like, and I said there, please fix law, and when I'm doing my video, I'm gonna tag him in that too, because he needs to know what's going on. He might block me, that's fine. He might block me for commenting, okay. But at the end of the day, I still have a right to, comment about it. But at the end of the day, I just feel this is just madness, chat. Like, people was mad. Look at all the comments down here. Don't listen to the loud mind just because they complain about the move doesn't necessarily reflect on the. Like, everybody had their opinion and they're just going insane. So as of right now, there's some people that is mad about it. Just a lot of people was angry about these changes, so who can blame them? Like, we all play the game, and we all try to enjoy the game, and at the end of the day, it is kind of unfair. We have, sorry for the music in the background. My wife is playing music in the background. So and so anyway, like don't get it twisted. Like I don't like to change seasons, but at the end of the day, like that messes up my game plan too a lot.
Yep.
So, and I still haven't fully go over the package yet, but you know what? I think there's a lot of packages. So yeah, but at the end of the day, it is a messed up situation. But like, there's nothing we can do about it until Harada tries to fix it. I want Tekken Force. I do too. Who's Mike 1000? Still don't think it's a good patch. See, this one, this at least this person here comment in a positive way. I still don't think it's a good patch, but I believe you guys will fix it. I think it's a good patch for the game. Haven't played it, but I still believe you guys will fix it at the same time. You can criticize the game without being rude. He's right. You know, there's no need to be rude. Just tell him that Harada. You know, you're allowed to say Harada. I believe you kind of messed up, and I think it needs to be fixed. You're allowed to say that. But the name calling and the stuff like that is not necessary. Because the more you insult the creators of Tekken, the more they're not going to do anything. They're going to let the game sit like that, and I noticed that. Like we're playing their game, so it's like you know. But at the end of the day, we have to respect the fact that we can't sit there and get angry too much. So all I'm saying is that you need to be faster. But you can fix everything else. I like this comic. Everyone else needs to be fixed. They really do. Now, I don't see Just Frank James. I don't see. I want to find laws players that actually is complaining about this new law. I am looking for Just Frank James. Very frustrating to read. Mm-hmm. It's a lot. God Tier Pizza has comment. Can Law DSS please? Yep. Thank you. Yep. There's my boy God Tier Pizza. He has comments. We're gonna repost that. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Thank you. Please do. We are gonna post that. I'm following Pizza. Yeah. Word. Yes, Harada. If you can do that, like give that back to him, that'd be amazing. But yeah, there's a lot of people does not like these changes right now.
I need to find a law main that is that posted. Um, let's see if I can type up something to find something. But you guys get it. We need to find something with Michael Murray. I know Michael Murray got in the heat. Michael Murray got in. I know Michael Murray got in a heated argument with somebody. I think it was misplaced stuff because somebody posted a picture of misplaced stuff. I think she got in an argument with I don't know how true it is, but I'm about to find out. Misplaced stuff. That's too early to drink coffee.
She needs She's gonna be having coffee and don't even go there. Don't even go there.
Come on, Kenny. Get some water. Yeah.
We're having no coffee. We're gonna have Starbucks.
Hold on, chat. Sorry, I gotta feed my cat. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Oh boy. Sorry, chat. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah.
She's sitting right by the food. Look at her. Water, that's not being.
Hold on.
No, she.
I think Rich Animal
Like I
smart.
said, she is a fat ass.
Hey, Kitty. Hey, it's water. Yeah.
Give them bottled water. They're like spoiled. I don't understand that. Bottled water.
Change that one. I gotta change that water. Hold on. Sorry, guys.
Why give them bottled water? What's the thing?
No, Tom. They'll live longer if you give them like.
That is not accurate.
Yeah, I'll put it outside again.
At 7?
Yeah.
Because you're gonna be angry.
Hold on.
The pizza box, another garbage. You gotta be out of that garbage too.
I know. Oh yeah, that's right.
Sky took.
Wait.
Scott yelled.
Yelling. Yeah, no business yelling. Yeah, if he just he had no business yelling. He could just he don't like take it up. Well, take it yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna use one of these water bottles. I'm gonna refill these water bottles in the sink.
I think it was a bad idea to. Are you live right now?
No, I'm recording the video. But
So they can hear me?
yeah, but I can edit that out. That's not a big deal. But anyway,
No, I know why you got so crazy.
anyway, okay.
Hi, Thaddeus. And hi, Gordo.
So,
Are you sure you didn't wipe? Yeah, do it down. You need me to come over there? Or I can stay over here? It don't matter right now.
Alright, sorry, Chad, I'm back. So yeah, basically season 2 is a nightmare right now. So, and also, what I want to bring up about season 2, Harada, when there's this, what's that cape? It's called a silk cape in Tekken 8. Can you please put that back in the game so I can actually get it and actually use it? Because, like, once you miss that, you can't get it, and that's really stupid. And I think that's crazy. So can you when you can you please bring that back? And that's all I asked for. And also, we need to look up. We need to look that up. Hold on. Let me pause this for a minute, chat, because we need to look up Michael Murray. Michael Murray Tekken, I guess. It's called. So all I'm saying is that. All right, we back. Never mind. So let's get to YouTube. Oh shoot! Made players angrier. Michael Murray. So yeah. So let's play this video with Moonsault. I mean,
Starting today, anyone can monetize with ads as part of the all-new Beehive ad network.
Round here, them guns get the last word.
Yes, sir. 2 subs away from 30,000. We're one away. One away. This has been a wild journey, bro. I had a lot of ups, a lot of downs, a lot of chaos, but here we are. 30,000. This is a tweet that came in very late and I missed it on the last stream. It says Tekken 8 Season 2 update has some pro players and streamers threatening to quit the game unless it gets reverted or hotfixed. Steam reviews have plummeted, with recent reviews being mostly negative. The day 1 ended at 841 and day 2 is already at 684. That's a lot of negative reviews. Misplaced Stuff says, please stop victimizing the game like it's a person with feelings. It's a product that is there for our enjoyment. We are the consumers who paid for the game that changed for the worse. If we do not like the direction, we are allowed to give a negative review on it. Just like you're also allowed to like it and give a positive review. Everyone who is getting mad at players for tagging the developers, why? They literally are saying right here, send your opinions and criticisms to us. Do you know that one meme where it's like, leave the multi-billion-dollar company alone? The people who seem to like Tekken 8 is the people who's not maximizing its capability. But the people who are maximizing its capabilities, they know that this game is pretty bad. Like, for example, this is a tournament. This is an online tournament that just happened. As you can see here, Tampa never sleeps. But then when you look at the quote tweet, Trizzy was also there. And Trizzy was someone who was playing Yoshimitsu. Now he's playing Jack 8. And this is what he's doing in a professional environment where the most competitive players play and they know everything. Tekken 8 community is in the uproar over Season 2 balance changes, with some pro players threatening to quit the game and Steam reviews plummeting. And now everyone is sitting around waiting for the developers to respond, and the developers have not responded until now. We have a response from Michael Murray, and I don't think you guys are prepared for this one. And before we even dive into this, no one go and talk to this guy. Don't harass him. Don't do anything, right? This person is not a target. This person is just a example. So nothing personal against this guy. Don't go harass him. I just felt the need to say that before we get deep into it, right? This person says, just wanted to say, through all the negativity and internet overreacting, that Tekken 8 is the most fun I've been having with the series in some time. So thank you guys for your work. This is the day that the update went live. Michael Murray says, glad to hear that. Yeah, people can be rude AF, but still going to search through all the feedback and report to the balancing team. Hopefully we can find more middle ground where more legacy fans are excited about the game too. Please stop calling us legacy fans. We are fans. And this is something that the Tekken developers do too. They say like legacy fans, veteran players, and stuff like that, right? Pro players. And I think all of these words undermine this situation. It's not legacy, it's not veterans, it's literally everyone at this point. Bro walked into the crossfire, I feel bad for him. Yeah, that's what I was saying. No one attacked him because he didn't know what he was getting himself into. And I think Michael Murray should not have responded to this guy. Michael Murray should have known better than this. Michael Murray says, okay, you guys read too much into a single word. Legacy equals longtime fans of the series, meaning listening to what they like about the series, which they feel is no longer there. You guys really just like to talk trash now. So Michael Murray is thanking this guy for saying that season 2 is good.
Hold on.
Responded to this guy. Michael Murray should have known better than this. Michael Murray says, okay, you guys
Let me screenshot that because I'm gonna add Michael Murray and look at this thing myself.
read too much into a single word. Legacy equals longtime fans of the series, meaning listening to what they like about the series, which they feel is no longer there. You guys really just like to talk trash now. So Michael Murray is thanking this guy for saying that season 2 is good. This person says this guy has no replays because he doesn't actually play the game online. Check Steam reviews and cross-reference playtime with positive or negative. People that actually play the game are having a terrible time. I understand you guys work hard, but this is a colossal misstep. So basically where this conversation leads is basically players started to look up this guy and his gamer tag, and it turns out that his Twitter name is the same thing as his gamer tag, and you can see how active he is. And this is why Dale was saying bro walked into the crossfire. I feel bad for him because yeah, he kind of did, right? I even did the same thing where I looked up his account and I have it right here, right? A Leo player, 162 games played. Last played was January 12th. Like, I hate to say it, but his opinion is unvalid. It's not valid. You have someone who played 3 months ago, so they didn't even play season 2, saying that the game is good. And Michael Murray is like, yeah, thank you for your positivity. This is what we're talking about. Like, we want the developers to like take like the criticism seriously, and they're responding to people who aren't even playing this version of the game. And not only that, they haven't even played the game for 3 months. It's like, bro, come on, developers. This guy has 162
Sorry.
matches. Now, I think the matches part does really matter. If you play one match of season 2, you're allowed to have an opinion. But when you haven't even played season 2, but then you also haven't played the game in months, what are we talking about here? Like I said, no one go and attack this guy. No one go and attack this guy. No one, like, this guy's already getting enough of that, right? That's not why we're talking about this. The reason why we're highlighting this is because Michael Murray, one, put this guy in the crossfire, and two, he's dodging the real criticism. Tekken 8 was trending on Twitter. There's massive news articles being made. The game is being review bombed. Content creators are quitting. There was one streamer, I don't know who, there was one streamer who was filling out job applications on stream because he was quitting, and they're ignoring all of that. And then also they're trying to downplay the significance of what's happening. This update was not a defense update. Why did you sell it as a defense update? That's literally like false advertisement. This is no key charge. This is no rage art. This is just Leroy in heat counter hit at the wall.
Dang!
Imagine the pain. You have been practicing so many hours in this game, like so much.
Oh, she looks
And
good.
then suddenly everyone
It's
can win.
misplaced stuff.
They just need to go into a 50-50. This little kid shitter is gonna maybe win over you because he did some 50-50 shit. Yes! Fuck them kids!
This person has a new tweet here where they just put a laughing emoji, and it shows people complaining about season 2 just have a skill issue. So this is a review that someone put on Steam, and this person looked up this person's gamer tag, and as you can see, this person only has 17 matches and is a combatant rank. We're dealing with someone who has no experience at all. And these are the people who's defended Tekken 8, people who don't even play the game. How do you have only 17 matches? The rank doesn't matter. I'm not really tripping off the blue rank. The blue rank, whatever, right? But 17
Yeah,
matches
you don't play the
show
game.
that you aren't even playing the
The game.
game. The
No.
developer said we were going to put defense in the game. You update your game and you find out that defense has been restricted and offense has been buffed. Pro players' reaction is this.
I'm sorry, chat. Did he just say give a nigga a break? I think I'm hearing that wrong. Hold on.
So Arslan says, I think the first thing they should do is make heat
Did he
something
just
that's
say give a
earned,
nigga a
not given.
break? What?
There should be a heat meter that tracks
I
progress.
think we will
Every
continue
character
with
should
the
have a
rest of the
limited
video right
number
now.
of
We'll go
heat
back to
use
that part
per
later.
match,
Cause
say 2 or 3.
that didn't
Depending on match length, the heat
sound what
meter
I
should
thought
also
it
fill up
sounded. I
faster
might be
based on
wrong.
heat gauging moves. This would also solve a lot of issues like heat and chip damage and even 50-50s, which mostly even happen when people are in heat. If heat was something that you earn, people would use it more carefully, and that would make the game more enjoyable, so we can play Tekken and Tekken 8 at the same time. Let's stop there and say I agree. If they want to make Rage Arts something that is not earned, then Rage Arts should be restricted like Mortal Kombat. In Mortal Kombat, you cannot spam that every round, but then also heat being earned. I was against this idea at the start of the game. I thought heat being available at the beginning of the match would help player expression, but I was wrong. I see now that heat being ready and available is hurting that expression. And if you had to manage your resources, that would force you to be unique. And resource management is a very fun thing. Minecraft is a game that's defined by that. Fortnite, so many games, even Call of Duty with your ammunition, how many grenades you're given. Resource management is something that a lot of games do perfectly. You know, it defines the game. You talk about cooldowns and rivals and stuff like that. Some games have mana, some games limit how much you can roll. Tekken 8, they have no limits on stuff like that. No limits on heat, no limits on rage. So this is a video made by Merlin FGC, who says, remember when Tekken didn't wait so much time. At the top, you can see a Tekken 8 combo. This is one Tekken 8 combo. And then the main screen, you can see many different combos from many different games, and there's a timer counter at the bottom. You can see 10 seconds, 11 seconds, 12 seconds. It's counting. So all of these different games, you could do multiple different combos in this time frame, 20 seconds. Meanwhile, in Tekken 8, 22 seconds is one combo. So that's the level of like absurdity that Tekken has reached, where one combo goes on for 25 seconds. And this is something that people highlighted, where like the match is being slowed down so much by it. Rage Arts, combo travel, it's so much sitting and watching the screen happen. Combos are too long and they need to reduce it because it's absurd. This is Steam, right? They're being review bombed currently. I'm going to hit refresh on this. It's at overwhelmingly negative, and then they're at mixed overall. So this is the most liked review on Steam. Generally a good game held back by schizophrenic, insane developers sent from hell. So I don't know why they feel like they're searching for a balance, because Tekken 7 did it all. It had scrubby gameplay, it had technical gameplay. But with Tekken 8, they literally removed all of the technicality. All of the player expression is gone. All of the uniqueness of individual characters is gone, and that's something you have to highlight as well. What they said with this update, they said that, oh, season 1 characters aren't able to express themselves properly, characters aren't able to demonstrate their signature style, right? And also keep in mind, this is an issue that Street Fighter V had as well. Those players were upset because they weren't able to show their skill through gameplay. The combo that Daigo could do is the same combo that I could do if I played Street Fighter V. That's the same issue that Tekken 8 is now running into, where if you look at my Yoshimitsu, I'm doing the same exact setup and flowcharts as iMusician. We are doing the same exact combos and patterns, but that was not true for this game that we're looking at right now. Tekken 7, there was very few people who could do what iMusician was doing. And that's because he had so much more skill and knowledge and understanding, and he was able to express that. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that me, the Moonsault Slayer, a Yoshimitsu with far less skill, that doesn't mean that I wasn't able to do this. I was able to craft my own style, my own skill. I was able to take lessons from iMusician. I was able to take lessons from this, take and apply that and define my own style of Tekken. And with Tekken 8, that's not existent. That sense of learning and that sense of growing, that sense of understanding, it's literally gone. Hey, thanks for the dono. It's not much, but salute for the coverage. No problem, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone, you know.
Oh, thank you, man. All right, chat. So you just saw Moonsault's video. Moonsault is actually making good. A guy from making good points here. So he's right. He's right. I should find misplaced stuff. Misplaced stuff and fine. Yeah, Harada ain't doing too cold. Yeah, like this is just madness, chat. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, it's very sad. Man, oh no, wait a minute. We gotta watch Mayman. We get to Mayman in a minute. Hold on. Oh, misplaced though. There she go. Very nice looking woman. But does she raise Quinn in prayer to Season 2 is out. I am so happy that I'm not a competitor right now. What's this?
Yes, Dan, I'm finally reacting to this video that I've tried to not react to before, but now I am finally doing it. Yes, this video is a lie. This video is such a lie, because Nina is the best assassin ever to be made. She is a babe. She's a
Okay. This play stuff. Very funny woman. Nice looking, funny.
I don't
amazing.
understand how people can compete in this game right now. I'm very happy that I'm not a competitor. It's not my problem that much. But imagine the pain. You have been practicing so many hours in this game, like so much. And then suddenly everyone can win. They just need to go into a 50-50.
Yep, win by
Suddenly,
50-50.
all the things that you have been practicing is suddenly gone, because now everyone, this little kid shitter, is gonna maybe win over you because he did some 50-50 shit.
Yep.
And then you have a competitor who played so many hours, and then they get beat by this fucking shit kid. Nah. And then the kid is happy. But you can't even be happy for the kid. It's amazing that a kid can win, of course. And you should congratulate the kid, but fuck no. Release a really sad fuck them. Yes! Fuck them kids. What do you mean they are winning against me? I don't want that.
Alright, she's funny. I thought I followed her on here. That's weird. Let's go. Hold on, chat. We're gonna go to her Twitter and follow and see what she says. But she's right about that. Now, the game was based off of skill based. Now you don't need skill from Tekken. And that's the sad part.
Nice combo. Excellent combo. Excellent tech.
We are not done! here. We are not done.
This is exactly what happened the first.
I am following her. Alright, so
Your luck is run out.
oh wow, she blocked. Oh, you see, so it is true. She did got into it with Michael Murray.
The woman you were looking for.
So she did got into it with Michael Murray. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. We need to find that argument, Chad. Alright, Chad, hold on. I gotta help my wife with something real quick. Right back. We are back. So basically, it is true. Misplaced stuff has got into it. Has got into it with Fuck you, ass here. Anyway, Misplaced stuff did got into it with look like Michael Murray, because look, here's a screenshot. Michael Murray has blocked you for saying anything. What? That's crazy. So Michael Murray has blocked her. Well, she said, well, at least I know my opinion were seen. Also, people are allowed to block whoever they want, but it's still a pity for me. I thought I was able to express myself in a way that was criticizing the game and not a person on the team. Yep. So yeah. So she really did got into it with Micah Murray. So you know what? We're gonna look at Micah Murray and find that argument because that's kind of crazy. So Micah Murray really got in his feelings. That's madness. So Michael Murray did go in his feelings. Okay, Michael Murray. So you're gonna get mad and block misplay stuff. A well-known high level player that streams. I don't think she did any tournaments, but she's extremely good. She plays like a pro player. Just said some advice. We're gonna find that advice, and you're gonna turn around and block her for some odd reason. I guess y'all known for that, man. Y'all just don't want to take people's advice. Guess y'all really don't want to take people's advice. Season 2 is out. We're gonna look at that in a minute. She's funny. The heck is speaking?
You gotta log in, twin.
Yeah, she.
But the patch is soon out.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
did
make it
good.
double.
She ain't bad looking thing. But besides all that, Michael Murray. Alright, so oh wait a minute, Mayman?
Ah, justice. Chris, that was a good match. I think you played really well, to be honest. You're
Anyway, let's look at Michael Murray stuff. So basically he got into it with her. We're gonna have to find that argument.
Hey everyone, I'm here to announce the Tekken 8 library is finally out, which is a document I created with the help of the community.
Without the amount of justice, criticism, and negativity surrounding the patch, I don't know if they be willing to even read this, but why not? Thank you, miss. You're very welcome.
That lists all
But we're looking at the negativity of But anyway, I'm sorry, Chad. We're trying to find that argument. I don't think you probably can find it. Okay, this is it. Oh, found it. Okay, so this was we saw on Moon Soul. Harada just wanted to say thanks for all the thoughts and the and overact that it's been fun and this and that. All right. Now I'm glad you like the game and this and that. Only 100 people, right? Now the freaking comments on it, we gotta find out. Yikes. Oh, now they roasting her. Yep, there it goes. Starts right here. Bro, really work hard to find the find only positive posts in a sea of negativity instead of engaging in the conversation with the criticism. Be honest, my so they attacking this guy. This guy has no replays or oh shit. Oh yeah, they going off. And they roast yep, they roasting this guy because he has no hours on it. Okay, so yeah, they roasting the shit out of this guy. So basically, they roasting him because they said that they thanking Murray for they think season 2 is fun. I get that, but then they don't like what this guy is saying. So yeah, I understand. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a lot of arguments and stuff like that. But yeah, but anyway, yeah, everybody's going off. Now where's the misplaced stuff? I'm trying to find that argument with those two, but I guess I think yeah, I don't know if I can find it. They probably they a lot of people enjoyed season 1. If you see these comments, there's some there's some players that's not happy with the patch at all. There's a lot of players that are not happy. So the best thing they can just do is just wait and see if they can fix it. I'm not happy with what they did to Law. I'm not happy about it at all, to be honest. But where is misplaced stuff? Call what's this she say? She said something and she got blocked. Let's go all the way back up about legendary player. Who's okay? Yeah, there's a lot of people mad about this patch, but I can't find it. So you know what? We're just gonna leave it as it is right now. Okay, you guys are reading too much of it. Well, I can't find misplaced stuff. Yeah, I'm not looking for all that. Yep, this is the ratings on it. A lot of people's mad about it, chat. So it's not okay. It's terrible. So yeah, a lot of people's mad about it, but I'm just still trying to find that argument between those two. But I don't think you can find it. Yeah, I don't think you can find that argument. But you guys get it. There was something that misplaced stuff said, and he didn't like it, so he blocked it. But besides the point, what I'm trying to get at,
Okay. Bro, I always do my sending once though.
trying to get at, you gotta
I
understand,
wouldn't think he
like,
would though. Bro. Bro! Bro!
you gotta understand. You gotta understand, like, people have the right to their opinion.
Okay.
And for y'all developers that
do my sending once
is supposed to be
though.
taking people's opinions,
I wouldn't think
I don't know
would
why
though.
you guys are getting so angry.
Bro.
Like,
Bro! Bro! Okay. Bro, I always do my sending once though. Why does he duck? I wouldn't think he would duck. Bro.
I'm looking for Just Friend James or Rip. Is this him?
It's still behind me! It's still behind! What are you doing? What are you doing? What the hell just happened here? Articulate. Can you make him hell sweep?
I'm pretty sure you can. They got the spinning
Up! I brought up Tag 1 Bruise.
Oh shit. Oh, this dude.
Wait a minute, so he does not know about law?
Yo, what's up, guys? I thought I'd make this video on my setup instead of my phone because my phone camera's shit, man. So yeah, I just want to say this, man. Clearly, a lot of people are very upset with the recent patch for Season 2. And it's understandable, man. Obviously, we all love Tekken, so like I get why people are angry, especially if they feel like the game is going in a direction that they don't like. But sending insults to the developers and saying what you don't like without saying what it is that you do like and what you want instead is not helping anything. And I can give you a couple of examples of like good tweets that I've seen, specifically from...
He's not complaining about law. I want to hear him say something about law, though. Does he have a YouTube channel? I'm sorry, Chad. I don't mean to hold people up, though, but...
I feel like John
And of course, this is just the first tournament for Tekken 7. We've got the...
I guess he ain't complaining about it.
From
He said Rip said something like that in his stream, though. I need a video, like. We need to find a Law video that's. But we know.
Sane and Gulan.
How about Ninja Killer? Let's check YouTube for a minute, chat. I'm sorry if this video is going too long, but nah.
What's up, my friends? Bubs here, and welcome to the channel, Bubs Arcade Fighters. Boy, oh boy, Season 2 is here in Tekken 8. And man, did they ever do our boy Law dirty. I think they really nerfed him. I don't know, let me know what you guys think.
They changed Law a ton, but it is
us
not
Law
okay.
mains, I don't know if we're going to be happy about this, but
Well, there's level up your game. Looking for that. $2 years ago? How? That's they because he ain't talking about Law or Nerf. Okay, so he got no Law or Nerf here. I don't know.
be happy about this, but
You know what? Let's just watch the main man. I think I like main man a little bit, so let's just watch. Let's just watch main man past video. So he talked about the opinion on season 2, the patch notes. But I want to know what he said about Law. Let's see. We're not gonna watch all of it here, but we are gonna watch this one though, because it's the one my opinion on season 2, and then we're gonna watch K Wiz because he does not like the season. He does not like the season at all. Hold on. And after that, then that's all I'm gonna say about that because like I just feel like it's kind of unfair on certain areas and stuff like that. So yeah. But anyway, hold on. Let's look for Law and see. Let's look for
Any
this.
teenagers watching this in New York, stop scrolling. This Teen Space program is providing online therapy.
What's up, guys? Main man.
We're gonna take all these patch notes though.
Nunchuck. Charged heat timer consumption on block or wave. But it takes more heat to use it. What? But if it hits, it needs to hit to get heat back. So while Nunchuck is still super strong. Reduced the distance to the opponent on block. Okay. Lars. Oh my god. Oh my god. Being nerfed is down for the one. 12 damage instead of 14. It's
That
pretty
nerf
big.
is down for 1. Wow.
Okay, thank you. Law 443 is no longer a power crush, but safe instead. Back 122. Only when the second hit lands, the tracking of third hit has been improved to mitigate it. The input window of a second hit has been shortened by 4 frames. Oh, so you can delay it less. The input window for third hit has been shortened. This shortened by 7. Oh, you can't hit confirm this shit anymore and counter it. That's what I assume this is. That's a big nerf. During Dragon Charge forward 1, a powered up version cannot be performed with perfect input. Oh, so a blue spark one. Recovery frame has been increased by 1 frame. They made this unsafe. DSS forward 1 is unsafe now. That's a huge nerf.
It is a nerf.
Change to recover remaining heat time. He gets heat back using his nunchuck. Charged heat timer consumption on block or whiff. But it takes more heat to use it. What? But if he hits, or he needs to hit to get heat back. So while nunchuck is still super strong. Reduce the distance to the opponent on block. Okay, so nunchuck in neutral, minus 13, less pushback. Beautiful. While rising 4, reduce the opponent's recovery time on hit by 3 frames. Okay, plus 4 instead of plus 7. So he gets less frames when he DSSs from while standing 4.
What?
Slide.
They nerfed that.
I mean, DSS forward 1 is the biggest nerf I see here. And slide does less damage. Nunchuck 1+2 was also a pretty big nerf. But outside of that, it's not too bad for Law, I think. Lee, this is interesting. He's probably getting big buffs. Hitman 111.
Okay, I forgot. Main man does not play Law like that, so he really doesn't really care. Well, I just want to see what you said about it. He's saying that's not a bad. It's bad towards Law players that literally play Law every day. But anyway, let's watch this video right here, and then we're gonna go to K-Wiz, and that'll be the whole video, and that's the only thing I can think of.
Get 25% off per writing aid today. Per writing aid gives you actionable feedback on your story's plot, character.
I've spent 48 hours now looking at the patch, and while I see good things, while I see someone at Tekken Corporation trying to do the right thing, I see poisonous meddling, doubling down on the worst aspects of the game. There's a raging fire. 2 firemen show up. One of them is pouring water on the fire, and the other one is pouring gasoline on the fire. That's all I see when it's all said and done, and I've looked at this patch. Thank you for being positive while most people doom. I'm always a proponent of thinking for yourself. You know, if a mob forms and everyone thinks the same, and I just think a lot of people, they didn't look at the patch themselves. They sort of fell in line with what some people say in the community. I always go with my own opinion. And I really wanted to give this patch a chance as well. So that's why I took 2 days now, which you had to because there were so many changes in this patch. So to form my own opinion, I went through the majority of the patch. After every single stream, I've labbed for hours. After Willem goes to sleep, I fucking lab. And then I've also talked to some friends of mine who are Tekken players. Of course, I want to give you a balanced take and perspective. I want to give you the common sense response to the patch. But when I've weighed everything, the good things of this patch and the bad things, I have to say that it's a bad patch. It is a negative patch. And what makes it overwhelmingly bad is just the simple fact that the developers come off as so out of touch with the community. I think it's like, you know, the Tekken Talk Live where we saw them doubling down on Heat 50/50s. While at the same time we have to hear the game director, Nakatsu, I think his name is, talk about how the patch is gonna focus on defense. And you could see, when you play this patch, you can see some of these things in that chip damage is less. You feel it when you play the game, especially when someone is close to getting KO'd in Rage. You deal significantly less chip. And I'm like, really good. And then when I play, I really feel that the sidesteps are better, right? This feels really great. And I really like the punish UI. I love that if I'm unfamiliar with your character, I do this when you've done a move and I can immediately see if it was a punish or not. So I don't have to consult replay mode. I don't have to start labbing in practice mode. Great. And also they fixed some characters. Brian, yeah. What the hell is this? Why does it wall splat on counter it? Who thought that was a good idea? I don't know. And also they're doubling down on... they did this with Tekken 7 first. Like, Brian, who's not supposed to have amazing punishment outside of a bufferable 14-frame launcher, now they give him a 30 damage 12 frame, right? Into backswing mix-up. And again, what is this low? Why does it wall splat on counter it? The character with the best wall... well, some of the best wall pressure, you know, could be Claudio. But does he need that? In short, with this patch, it's like for every good decision, there are many terrible decisions. It's almost bipolar. Or, you know, the way I thought about this patch yesterday, I was like, there's a raging fucking fire. 2 firemen show up. One of them is pouring water on the fire, and the other one is pouring gasoline on the fire. That's all I see when it's all said and done and I've looked at this patch. It's almost like there are 2 people calling the shots at Bandai Namco, like the Tekken developers. Or there's like one guy and it's like bipolar. One day is like defense and the other day offense, aggression. Because I can't see it any other way. I can see the defensive buffs. I just mentioned them. But then, as you saw on the Tekken Talk Live, and I thought about this when I was playing yesterday, I played Devil Jin. I played Devil Jin, and I actually felt bad for my opponent. Because Devil Jin, you know, just like you saw with Reina, Zafina, June, you know, they're like, you know what, these characters that typically don't have a strong 50-50, we want them to have one in heat. More 50-50 mix-ups, right? So their low heat smashes, they're now normal heat moves. They just cost some bar now, but you don't exit heat. More heat, more 50-50. This already, when you watch the Tekken Talk Live, you were like, surely you're not gonna use that as a base model for your entire game, right? Because you just told me we were gonna see more defense, right? You just told me we were gonna see more defense. And then, of course, this went for Devil Jin as well. Like this. That used to be a heat smash. Look how little... This is an unblockable throw. Untechable throw. As soon as this connects on your guard, you eat it. Look how little heat it eats up. This used to end your heat. When I noticed this and I played Devil Jin, I actually felt bad for my opponent. Because I know how cancerous... I hate it when I play against Devil Jin and he does this. La 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 la. Or he does this at the wall. And I'm like... I hated it when he just did this mix-up once. But now it's like, oh, la, la, la. Are you ready to take this again, buddy? And then it also struck me that the developers are focusing the wrong thing right now. You know, they've talked about Tekken 8 being aggression. And the question I think they've been asking themselves is, how do we make our players feel as strong as possible? We want to make them feel real strong. But the question they should be asking themselves is, how does it feel to be on the receiving end of this stuff? King, the new king, promised consort king, he makes this clearer than any other character for me. this was obvious during the Tekken Talk live, right? But once I felt it, I played against a king, you know, it was just like, it was just as awful and atrocious as I thought it was going to be. You know, the buff king, he goes into heat, if he just go into heat at the start of a round, and now, good night. He runs in, and from running, he can do forward 4. A safe mid homing, right? Or he does this, or he does this. Can I do a Shining Wizard? And it's a homing throw. And he gets his heat back. He's threatening you with a running mix-up, or he's a safe mid knockdown homing. Again, you're playing Street Fighter. It just goes into a heat burst. The three-dimensional space no longer exists. He can run in with a safe, long-range, low-crushing, homing mid, safe, knocks you down, or he runs in and does a homing 50-50 throw mix-up. You have to take a guess. You know, if he gets it right, he gets his heat back. Again, same goes for Giant Swing. Tons of heat back. And he just keeps... He keeps repeating this mix-up now. And you're playing Street Fighter. The most upsetting factor is that you're reducing all of us, even people like me who have 30 years of experience. When I play against King now, you've reduced me to an intermediate player. Even after 30 years. Because all the advanced strategies I've accumulated with tons of hard work, right? Pouring it into your game. It means nothing now. You know what intermediate players do? They duck against King, which is very misguided, right? Because they don't have throw breaks. So they duck the throws. They don't use stepping. And then King can just run in and do that. Or he does this, right? Very misguided. But congrats! That's out the window now with Promised Consort King, right? You've reduced me to an intermediate player. This shit has to go. I don't want to play against this character. For every character they got right, again, we do want to be fair. Fair perspective. Claudio is nerfed. Dragunov is nerfed. Feng Wei is nerfed. Kuma has pushback now on his Bear Godfist. But for everything they get right, somehow they have to add something worse. I just showed you King. King is probably, at the very least, top 3 in this patch. But top 1 is Jack. I don't understand how you have 30 years of making Tekken games. You saw Launch Leroy, we had Fakum Ram, we had Geese, we had Kunimitsu, we had Tekken 7 Zafina. After all of that, you still put in something like this. So for those of you who don't know, this is Jack's new 2-1 down 1+2. This is a string with no counterplay, where as soon as you block this jab, you have to take the whole thing. And even on block, it does 12 damage, because, you know, you were gonna remove chip, but let's put in a new string that does a ton of chip, and that loops into itself. And it's +8 on block. Again, 2-1 is high mid, so as soon as you block that high, there's nothing you can do. And this jump, even though it looks low, there's nothing you can do. You can't step, you can't duck because it's a mid, you can't jab interrupt him. You can do a power crush, but you don't want to do that because Jack will deal twice as much damage to you as you do with the power crush. You lose that interaction every single time, my friend. And here, if you eat it, again, you die. But if you block it, you took 12 damage and Jack is +8. But if you block it, you took 12 damage and Jack is +8. And if he loops here, and you try to do like a punch parry or a power crush, he'll do Giga's overkill throw, which of course hard counters all of your defensive measures. And also this wall combo is kind of funny. This is the only buff he should have gotten, to be honest. Like, I'm not sure he needs this wall combo. I'm not sure he needs like a 50 damage wall combo. And I'm not sure it's fun for the opponent to just spaz out in a seizure on the ground, like, for 10 seconds. It's not very fun and interactive gameplay, you know. Oh, and let's look at Clive. FYI, I'm not rematching King players, and I don't feel a single iota of shame regarding that. And I will not be rematching Clive players. I get that he's a guest character, and just like Roman Reigns, you want to make him look real fucking strong. But this is a character who needed no buffs. So prior to Season 2, Clive was... Some competitive players felt he was top 5. Some people felt he was top 10. But everyone unanimously felt he is really fucking good. And that neutral, oh boy, that neutral, right? This is a very strong character, does not need buffs, and in fact, once this character goes into heat, it is literally some of the most cancerous stuff in the game. It is so fucking cancer. It's just linking plus frames into guard breaks, into all kinds of disgusting stuff, and it's just... It's not terribly fun. And once you are in heat, Prominence is arguably the best move in the game. Once you're in heat. Because now, it doesn't matter anymore that it's minus 12. Doesn't matter. And now it turns into this God button again. Where it's basically homing a super fast launcher, infinite reach. So what did they do to this character where we all said, you know what, Clive's real fucking strong, gotta nerf some of the tools? They buffed him. They buffed him. And they buffed his neutral and his mid-range. So they gave him forward 1+2. He needed this. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the cinematic. It's super cool. But why do you give a character with this neutral and this super overwhelming back 2? So back 2 is this infinity reach homing that has natural follow-ups, right? And even on block, he takes +6 into Phoenix Shift. And if he's anywhere close to a wall when he does this, but it will always put them on the wall, basically. You see? It will always put you on the wall. Back to is super strong. So they're like, God, we gotta complement this neutral. So he gets forward 1+2. A long range mid, but on natural hit is +9. Forcing crouch. And here, +4 on block. This is while you have back 2. And you have pile driver, which is a -6 on block. -6 on block. Natural hit knockdown. And make no mistake, this move is homing. It has no homing trail, but you cannot step it. And as a steel pedal, it's God mode with a gigantic hitbox, and it pancake flips. And this is, of course it is a counter hit launcher, right? And you want to mix that with this, the 60 damage Leviathan. And let's give him an long range unblockable. Get over here. Yep, unblockable. Get over here. Into +3. Anytime you play against this character, you are playing against back 2, forward 1+2, combined with pile driver, like this. Just, oh, and you know, with Titan, your favorite attack. Oh, and a Demon Breath that is safe on block. 13 frame startup Demon Breath with generous range. And he has that heat. I'm just sitting there like, what is this? And then an enormous mistake in my opinion, what they did to Lee. I'm not a Lee main, but he's still one of my favorite characters. I rotate a lot of characters. I like Lee. Got him to Supreme. And then on Lee, is it again a character everyone felt... I usually put him in bottom 5 on my tier lists. The highest you'd put him is like bottom 10. There were some people actually saying he's hidden S tier. I'm just like, how on earth is this character a hidden S tier? I mean, he has good damage, or you know what, he had good damage. Then Season 2 happened, right? He had good damage. Not a good character. Extremely strong defensive tools, but if your opponent is not willing to press into you, Lee has a massive problem. Very bad at breaking turtles, defensive players. So what do? They cuck some of this punish utility. They dumb down the combos a little bit by giving back to for free a misstep. And they cuck his offensive options even more. So they give him a forward for 2. Now he had forward for 2, but they speed it up with 5 frames. They really want you to do this now. But what happened to forward 3, which was already a very steppable button? Not only is, I mean, this is -9, always -9, but all the pushback is gone. Like, not only is there no pushback, I almost feel like the opponent advances and it's like vacuum sucked into Lee. So forward 3 now is shit. And it also has reduced damage. He got reduced damage on back 3. I don't know why. Back 4 has reduced damage. His signature keep out button. I don't know why. Slide, reduced damage. Back 3, reduced damage. This was already a garbage low, by the way. Nowhere near as good as you think. Reduced damage. Blazing kick. They removed a 30-year-old command. It's no longer down back 4. It is now core circle forward 4. I don't know why they did this. Why? This guy's played by, like, legacy players anyway, specialists. Why did you change their input? They didn't need an easier input. And when they nerfed Blazing Kick, when you put in all of the hard work, the insane hard work to learn the rhythm, timing, execution of Acid Rain, they don't give you Oki now afterwards. A character that already had limited Oki opportunity. And it's just like, I don't know why. They also, on down for 2, down 2, forward 4, again, signature evasive attacks that always fit Lee's identity, because for these moves to work, opponent has to press into you. That is Lee's signature identity. But they nerfed the evasion on all 3 of these. They nerfed the evasion on all 3 of these attacks. And again, like, while standing 2-3 now, instantly tornadoes. This is back to tag 2. And this cuts the damage of this launch almost by half. Because as soon as the first hit connects, they are in airborne status. So the second hit here will already scale greatly. And by the third hit, you're looking at heavy scaling.
What if I told you there was a travel group company that makes it easy and affordable for anyone 18 to 35 to explore the world? Guess what? There is, and it's called...
This was already a character that was looking for big damage launchers, right? So now, this is low damage, and it's more unsafe now. It went from -13 to -14. Oh, congrats, you got a forward for 2 that's 5 frames faster, but everything else is just... Holy shit, they took a sledgehammer to it. And in return, they want you to do more heat stuff. Here's my heat. Use some heat bar. Mid, that's +6. Oh, do you try to step? Here's my heat homing. There's a lot of things I could say about this patch. This is just the stuff I was thinking about yesterday. There are a lot of positives. There really are. But again, it's this bipolar thing that the developers are doing where for every fire they get out, they gasoline other stuff, and it's like, what the hell are you doing? Are there 2 different people calling the shots, like behind the scenes? One guy's like defense, one guy's like offense. You fix some characters and then you destroy other characters. You give us bigger sidesteps, you reduce chip damage, you give a punish UI, but then you double down on heat mix-ups. Heat mix-ups. More characters 50-50. Why do you do that? Just choose one of those firemen I described. Either gasoline or water, right? So with the gasoline, either go all in on your fucking aggression and, you know, bigger heat on everyone. I'm not sure your legacy players are gonna wanna play that game though, right? So I would just fucking double down on that shit, right? And you're gonna get a game no one wants to play because it's not gonna be Tekken anymore. What you've done to like a lot of characters here, or like the way King operates in Heat, or Clive, or Kuma, like no one wants to play against that. No one likes being put in a situation where I have as many options as an intermediate player, even though I have 30 years in the game. Do you get it? Because there's not enough counterplay. You can't put me in the shoes of an intermediate player. Doesn't matter how good you are at defense when you have no options. And there's no difference in the defensive aptitude of an intermediate and an expert. Defensive skill expression is also a thing. So either pour gasoline on the fire or pour some water on the fire and double down on the good decisions you made this patch. You nerfed quite a few of the problematic characters. Sneak 4 doesn't hit grounded. Sneak 4 can actually be stepped now. Wonderful! Give that guy a raise. Beautiful. Requiem is no longer a homing attack. Nice. Requiem in Heat is no longer the best move in the game. Well, Requiem was probably always the best move in the game. And the guy who said less chip damage, punish UI, better sidesteps. That guy we like. The offensive stuff was strong enough in this game. Didn't need to get stronger. More water. Be water, my friend. Listen to Bruce Lee. Rest in peace, you know, like, probably that's what all of us who are legacy players want to see. We want to see water guy, water fireman gets to do his job more. Now I just gave you a huge rant on the Season 2 patch here, but these are the thoughts I had in my head yesterday. These are all of the thoughts I had in my head yesterday. I've spent 48 hours now looking at the patch, and while I see good things, while I see someone at Tekken Corporation trying to do the right thing, I see poisonous meddling from other people. Doubling down on trying to fix things, but on the other end, doubling down on the worst aspects of the game. That's the patch in a nutshell. It feels bipolar to me.
Starting today, anyone can monetize with ads. As part of the all-new Beehive ad network,
Well, you guys heard
thousands...
that. So, that's main man's opinion. That's main man's opinion on... That's main man's opinion on this. So, yep.
And what it shows is Kazuya doing a low blow, and none of the female characters are flinching. None of them. But Leo, she's protecting the family jewels. She starts to clutch up a little bit. You'll see. Hesitate. Hesitate.
So the real name, Eleanor Gleason is the real name. So Leo was a female.
Alright, so yep. Alright, we're gonna watch one more video. And this one is gonna be towards K-Wiz. This one is, I think it's K-Wiz. Yeah, K-Wiz. Yeah.
He can pitchforks out, right? But I do understand that people are upset and angry right now because this direction seems very...
Okay, we're gonna watch this real quick. And yeah, once you watch this, and that'll be all the video for now. And then we will make a third video on all again. And that's better. So let's see what
Tekken 8 Season 2 has been out for a couple of days now, and it is no secret that the community has not responded well to it. Not going to sugarcoat it, people do not like it. I do not like it. So, with all that being said, I think one thing that's been quite interesting is we're seeing it thinking, okay, what is the devs' reaction to this? Because obviously what is going to be done about this? There are huge issues a lot of people are not having fun with right now. So, I was making a different video at this point, but I'm going to merge the two videos because as I was working on this, Harada tweeted That is the headline of today. Harada has tweeted. He has had something to say about this season. What he has to say is, so he's responding to this tweet here. He responds, tagging the devs in tweets, calling them stupid, and a bunch of other slander is not respectful, bro. There's plenty of shit to shovel in their mentions. Twitter Tekken is so entitled, it's crazy. And I do kind of agree. I think people are doing too much on Twitter. I think just give your feedback. You don't need to be angry and call for people's jobs and but get their head at the stake and pitchforks out, right? But I do understand that people are upset and angry right now because this direction seems very confusing. Just find a good way to portray your thoughts, because some people have done that. And Harada actually quote tweets this. In any case, it is clear to me that the result is a disconnect between what the community wants and the tuning results. I understand that whatever words I may be accused by the community about it, that is not the essential issue, and it is not the time to worry about it. We have a battle and tuning team working around the clock to read through all the feedback logs from the community and work on future policies and changes for the better. Thanks. So I think even here he's saying, like, I know people are going to say words about me, but that's not the main issue here. And I think the huge sentence here that I want to focus on is, it is clear to me the result is a disconnect between what the community wants and the tuning results. So straight up he's saying we got it wrong. He's saying we got it wrong. There is a disconnect between what the community wants and the tuning results. What we have given to the community is not what they want, and we are going to read through all the feedback logs from the community and work on future policies and changes for the better. Because in case you guys are also unaware, Tekken tweeted, the official Tekken tweeted, fighters, we are aware of the current community feedback regarding Tekken 8 Season 2. We are currently reviewing the balance of the game. Expect more information about these changes soon. In addition, an emergency patch will be released in April to address the following issues, and that is pause forward 1+2. Paul is a bug right now. If he does forward 1+2 into while standing 4, you can't block the while standing 4. It is completely bugged. That is an issue. Like, yeah, that's a bug. And Jack's forward 2-1 into make some noise, up forward 1+2 from there. When blocking, the third hit is uninterruptible. So in addition to the issues mentioned above, we're also working to identify the causes of behavioral issues and implement fixes. These fixes are planned to be included in the emergency patch scheduled for release in mid to late April. Furthermore, after the emergency patch is released, we will continue to carefully collect and evaluate feedback from the community and address issues as needed. Details, including the exact date and contents, will be announced as soon as they are finalized. So I think this is a step in the right direction, right? They understand issues. Here's the thing though, like for instance, pause forward 1+2 bug, that should have been QA tested, and they should have known this is something that shouldn't be released for season 2. They'd have a long time to work on season 2. This forward 1+2 bug, that should have been in the game. And I've said Jack's 2-1 up forward 1+2, that makes no sense. Of a jab string plus into more plus, and a plus on block mid that you can't interrupt. You have to parry if you're Jin or Leroy, or power crush. That's the universal defense for that. And some character of evasive moves like Hwarang's back one will work. But at the end of the day, if Jack doesn't do the move, then you're just unsafe because he baited you off a jab string. Like, it's very interesting. So at the end of the day, this is positive. This is a step in the right direction. Now, why I say I was working a different video is what I wanted to do in today's video is talk about specific issues with Tekken 8, into the specific problems, because I did the rant video. My first interview was the rant video, and while I don't regret the video, I feel like it's important to give as much constructive feedback as possible. Tell them what the actual issues are and potential solutions. Like, again, I just had to get my raw, unreleased feelings out there. I don't want to say I regret it, but I could have been more specific in what I was bringing to the table. So that's what I'm going to do here today. An example of this, we're going to open up the game right now. To me, there's just an overall lack of counterplay in this game. There's a lack of giving you meaningful counterplay. And I'll give you an example here with Lars. So, and again, the characters I mentioned in this video, this type of stuff is happening across the board, across the entire cast. A lot of people are doing this. I don't know if everyone is doing it, but a lot of people are doing it. I'm only bringing up the examples that I'm currently aware of, so I'm not picking any one character in particular. But let's take Lars here, for example. So you got this new move, running 1+2, which can go into Sen at +6. So running 1+2 is a running high. I'm pretty sure it's homing. Yeah, it's practically homing. So homing, homing +7, a new running move into stance, which again, running moves into stance across the board, just they need to just go. They need to go. Stance 50/50s they're too strong in this game. Too many characters are doing it. Characters, they're just losing their identities. Now, why I bring this one up specifically is because from Sen, Lars could do 3+4, right? 3+4. 0 on block, does chip damage, and in total, what? That's 9 points of chip damage. So 15 points of chip damage here for this sequence. Now, why I bring this up and talk about lack of counterplays, I played against Kaizoku Lars yesterday, and he did this running one into Sen 3+4, and I was like, I tried to power cross. I was like, wait, that didn't work. Okay, then I went to the replay. I was like, let me find an option to deal with it, and I came to the conclusion there's nothing you can do. I can't power crush here. My power crush isn't fast enough. I get counter hit. I can't sidewalk. I can't sidestep either direction. I have to take this. I can't sidestep either direction. I can't jab. I can't interrupt because again, he's 2+. There isn't anything I can do here outside of just ducking the running one. But if I do not duck the running one before, if I don't take the risk to duck or Lars is running in my face, that is uninterrupted on just 15 points of chip damage. You can say, oh, okay, but it's only 0 from this point. You know, you return. But again, I'm in crouch. So if I do not duck that running one, that is just guaranteed chip damage I have to take.
With the help of Zero's small business accounting software, I've got the right information at my fingertips.
So business is a breeze. And I've got bigger plans. Search Zero with an X.
You're troubled, my brother. I failed. Did everything I set out.
So if I do not duck that running one, that is just guaranteed chip damage I have to take. And again, you can say it's 0, but you know, I recover in crouch, so you know, I have to do a crouching option, be a dick jab while setting 4. But again, the fact that there is simply nothing you can do in this situation to stop the Sen 3+4, I think it makes no sense. It makes no sense. There's no, and then Lars also has a low from this stance. He has Sen 2, the heat engager. To me, it's very strange. It's a very strange design choice, because just because I didn't duck that is a guaranteed mid I have to take, and he has lows to mix up as well. Another character I want to bring up with changes they made, Jun Kazama. She has her forward 1+2. She can do into 2 different stances, right? She can go into this stance from 2. She can do this move. You see that +9 into 2 separate stances, the stance mix-ups. From Miare stance, in this, she then has a homing plus on block mid, which goes into Genjutsu stance mix-up. So it's simply because I blocked that one move there, the forward 1+2, I am, well, you see -6, -9 there if she goes into stance. Then I have to worry about this new homing mid that I believe, I want to say, is a counter hit launcher. If I turn on Jun's counter hit. Oh no, so it's counter hit with a guaranteed follow-up. +20. So I think guaranteed heat engager. So when she's in heat, I'm pretty sure that's a launch. Let's find out. I'm pretty sure that's a launch while Jin is in heat. Yeah, that is a launch while Jin is in heat. And it's going to be a wall splat as well. So, again, I just showed you a reason why you don't really want to mash out of that. But yeah, it's a plus on block mids at +9 into another stance with a plus on block homing mid, counter hit follow up, counter hit heat engage, counter hit launch.
I'm gonna have to tag
she could then, is from what? From the Miare 1+2, she can then do Genjutsu mix up with a low that they sped up. They made this low here. They made this low faster now. So you can use it because they want Jun to be able to do oppressive stance 50-50 mix-ups. Jun Kazama of all characters, they want to be doing oppressive, aggressive stance 50-50 mix-ups where your only choice in these situations is to guess. And one thing I've found typically in this game is a lot of your counterplay in these situations. So for instance, if she does then do this sequence that I showed, right? 4+1+2 into Miari 1+2. So if she does do this sequence, you get Battle Crush, right? And I found across the board, like again, take Jax 2-1 into Make Some Noise. That's another situation where your only counterplay is to Power Crush. And it's just forcing aggression, forcing button pushing, and it's just forcing interaction, right? Because chip damage there. Oh, sorry, let me block it. So chip damage there, and then into another stance. It's like, okay, chip damage, she's plus now. I'm going to Power Crush, try and take my turn back. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, there's other things to mix up with. Jun can also be patient, bait out the Power Crush, and go from there. It's forcing people to play the game. It's forcing people to just be aggressive for the sake of it. And understand, back in Tekken 7, people are like, oh, backdash simulator. I personally don't think it was as bad as people make it out. I just remember there was that one EVA where you had Arsenash and Al both in top 8, and they're both playing Kunimitsu and doing a lot of infinite as your backdash. I feel like just removing the stage select rule would have been very healthy for the state of that game, but it is what it is. Like, I feel like there's a difference between, and again, I'm gonna get into someone that says this in a second. There's a difference between aggression and oppression. You can be very aggressive, sure, but like this continual, just because you're blocking in this game, you get punished for blocking. You get punished for having defense. And what I find very strange, for instance, if we go back to the last example, the running 1 into send 3+4, that's a completely guaranteed sequence unless you duck the running 1. They buffed the movement in this game. Movement is better, but you can buff a sidestep from a lot more things in this game. And in general, like I'm finding myself getting step more and also stepping more. Movement has been greatly improved, but when characters have options that you can't step around, when characters are now so plus that you can't step, what is the point of that? It's becoming like, it's like fighting in a phone box now. You're at this range now because you're plus, and you try and get over, you try and push a button, you try and do something. They have something at all times to keep you in check and stop you. So what's your thought from that? I have to Power Crush. Because again, they made Power Crushes so strong in this game to the point you literally have to use them. The expression of the player is gone. And I mean that in many instances. Like, I feel like a big character that people are complaining about this season is Steve Fox. And I feel like for good reason. So let's take Steve, for instance, right? Like, because again, a lot of people saying characters are losing their identity. One thing they did with Steve at the start of this game is he had certain moves like down back 3-2, goes into Lionheart. While setting 2-2, goes into Lionheart. And Steve players didn't want to always go into Lionheart. You know, that was a big complaint they had. So in one of the earlier patches they made, if Steve held back, he doesn't go into Lionheart off these moves anymore, right? He doesn't go into Lionheart because again, if he goes into Lionheart and he did a slower option, he could get Power Crush for it. He could get interrupted, he could get parried. So again, I don't want to go into Lionheart. I'll just take my +7 instead of the Lionheart mix up. But now what they've done with Steve is they're giving him so many options now that everything goes into Lionheart, and it's kind of in your best interests now to just go into Lionheart. Like, take Duck 4-2 for instance. Lionheart plus 14, right? Duck 4-2, you don't go into Lionheart +10, but they're crouching. He gets nothing guaranteed here anymore. He gets nothing guaranteed unless he goes into Lionheart.
Shaken with.
Unless he goes into Lionheart. Oops. Unless he goes into Lionheart, he gets nothing guaranteed. There's that, like, this is a big part of Steve's game now, is you have to go into Lionheart. And again, we talk about the stance 50-50s and the stance rushdown characters. And Steve is a character now where he does Lionheart 1 back. He now goes into flicker off of that. So it's like Steve is a character now that is going into stance, just like I saw with Jun. Forward for 1+2 into stance, into a mid homie move, into another stance. Lars running 1 into stance. It's the identity of characters is simply being lost, and it's making the defender. I feel like being the defender in this game is the worst in any fighting game I've played. And I played quite a few fighting games. You know, I've played quite a few. People think just because I stream Tekken, and I've played a lot of fighting games. I actually play a lot of games in general. People think I only play Tekken. This is one thing I've realized. I saw someone leave a comment on my last video or the video before and was just like, yeah, like you shouldn't be playing only one video game type your entire life and one video. And no, I am a gamer. I'm not just a fighting gamer. I'm a gamer. I might not be a fighting gamer very soon if this continues. But yeah, this is weird to me. Stance into stance into stance. And I want to look at the community's reaction to a lot of these things as well, because people are making some very good points and some very good tweets. And if you think some people are reacting, IGN actually made an article. There is an IGN article about the Tekken 8 Season 2 reception. But take, for instance, here, you know, Ty saying Tekken 8's biggest mistake was conflating aggression with forced interaction 50-50s, because that's what a lot of this game is now. A lot of characters are just getting forced interaction 50-50s. And I find it strange because a lot of people are talking about like quarrying now. This is like quarrying. You know, this is similar to playing against quarrying. This is what quarrying's like. And I would disagree to some extent, because quarrying has to hit you, at least to start his mix-ups. He has to hit you. A lot of these characters, you're blocking one move into a stance, into another stance, into another stance, and that's how it begins. But also, I feel like the philosophy was kind of like, we do want more characters to be like quarrying, because again, characters are losing identity. Quarrying has lost his now. But I find that interesting because of how much they talk about wanting this game to be welcoming to newcomers. They want people to get in, and they want new players to flourish. But who is a character that a lot of new players complain about a lot and don't like playing against a lot, and it's hard to lab and play against? Quarrying. So it feels very interesting to me to sort of go down this route. And look at Don Billy's tweet here. Remember when Zafina, Quarrying, Lars were the stance characters? Claudio was the install character. Lee was one of the only characters who could wall travel. Some characters weaker punishment. Eddie had no sidestep. Heihachi and Paul had outstanding combo damage. Dragunov had outstanding pressure. Mishma's had the best mix-up / vortex. Primarily, grapplers had very good throws. There was a time where characters had identities, but due to the homogenization, everyone's getting the same stuff. Even getting Feng doing stance mix-ups now, like off of his back three. It's really like, Feng used to just be a poke character. He was a poke character that could really punish you heavy for making mistakes. His shoulder was an excellent whiff punish. But now he's doing back three into stance mix up. It doesn't make sense. The cast is simply becoming the same. And just to give you an idea of the type of pressure that you see in this game, you have this type of pressure here from Steve now. From Steve of all characters. Steve is a character who, again, back to the was quite terrifying because of the risk of like a back one and the 1-2-1. He could kind of keep you locked down. But now here you see this looping pressure with Steve, and if you do try and duck, bang. Because the Lionheart 1? Yeah, because the Lionheart 1 now wall splats, I-14, he's +5 off of the duck forward 2. You now have to worry about a wall splat. It's like, this is why you don't want to duck with your back against the wall, but you're seeing so many characters now with amazing pressure, doing all these highs. Like, why don't you just duck? This is why you don't just duck with your back to the wall in Tekken. I think the last tweet I really want to focus on is Gosane's tweet here. With the amount of justified criticism and negativity surrounding this patch, I don't know if they'll be willing to even read this, but why not? Individual character balance aside, and arguably a general consensus of objective constructive feedback, here is my Tekken 8 wishlist. And he goes into great detail here, and I want to talk about everything here, because I think this is all important. So never going to happen, but just revert back to season 1. Focus on character balance and stop attempting to homogenize the whole cast. Why does Eddie have a G-clef? This is really important. Personally, I think one of the best things they could do right now is actually just revert back to season 1 and try again. But again, he says never gonna happen. And yeah, I don't think it is, because they spend a lot of time and money and effort and resources on this. I don't think they're just gonna scrap it all. That's just a waste of money at the end of the day, even though I think it could be the best option moving forward. Please do not, and I repeat, do not listen to the request of increasing HP. You're going to undermine poking even more than it is right now. Game has already lost its identity with this patch, and doing that will just confirm it. I agree. There isn't much reason to just sit there and poke anymore. You just need to get in their face, do chip damage, get the launch, get the counter hit, because they tried to power crush your aggression, and then deal with that from there. I feel like giving more health is just it's putting a band-aid on that will be easily ripped off, in my opinion. Oki needs to be reverted. Please stop trying to force the player to have their hand held through every interaction, e.g. auto back roll. No skill expression and lack of creativity. Deleting legacy mechanics doesn't do any favors for anyone. That's very big. The fact that I don't know if you guys are aware, but Oki essentially is now gone in this patch. You can basically always wake up in most situations and nothing bad will happen to you anymore. Even to the fact, like, after like you get hit by a Dragonos running 2, for instance, it auto back rolls for you. You know, it's literally they're now holding the hand of the player and almost playing the game for you in that sense. Like, let me stay down just in case, you know, I know they're gonna try and do another running 2, then then it's gonna whiff. I can get up and I can punish them for that. No, I'm getting back up and I have to get in and take another 50-50. In previous iterations, you could sacrifice damage in order to go for an Oki mix. In this game, even max damage combos and wall combos give insane Oki. The round ends after 3 interactions, for example, link combo into heat burst at the wall combo into mix. There needs to be risk or some sort of sacrifice if ulting for better positioning or for better Oki, etc. This is something I said since the start of the game. Early in Tekken 7, this was something you could, if you would do a combo. This is my combo I'll do for wall carry. To get the wall, this is my combo I'll do just for damage, and this is my combo if I want to set up Oki. Now characters just have combos that do everything. Again, it's a lack of expression, lack of identity. Everyone has great wall travel anyway, and then the Oki setup is just going to be disgusting. Punishes into stance transitions, 50-50 mix up with every character. There's no such thing as signature archetypes and identities in this game anymore. I think I've covered that already. Artificial sense of depth, adding in individual mechanics and installs. Seems that the core concept of movement mind games in general are worthless. Again, how many new characters got additional installs this game? I can think of Jun, Jack, Zafina. That's just 3 off the top of my head. I'm sure more characters got them as well. Bloating game even more with unnecessary string mix-ups. Example, Devil G new down for 1 extension. He doesn't need the mid. Don't know, Devil G got down for 1-2, which is now natural. Well, he had down for 1-2 before, and then they gave him a mid as well, down for 1-4. Again, not every mid-high extension needs a mid. I think, you know, just let the mind game be. It's the mid-high. Are they going to do it and I'm going to duck and punish, or are they just not going to do it? Giving the mid is just punishing you, just adding an unnecessary mix-up to a game that has many unnecessary mix-ups. Combo damage needs to be decreased across the board. Strong arrow tails needs to be adjusted. Combos take way too long. Again, how many characters got new strong arrow tail spins in their combos? Combos are taking forever. You're flipping through the air and too many extensions. Everyone is traveling far too far in combos. Heat burst tracking still needs to be adjusted. I feel like Hwaring's heat burst got additional tracking this season. It definitely feels like it's tracking more to the right, and I feel like that's not the direction you should be going in. I feel like heat burst should have less tracking across the board. Some tracked too much, some tracked not at all. I feel like the latter is better. Lateral movement has been improved, but the new moves introduced in season 2 still have strong tracking / homing properties that just make the movement improvement feel redundant. That's a huge thing. Like I mentioned, it's good that they have improved tracking. I'm noticing it more, but I can't step anyway because you've given every character a new homing move. Like Hwaring has a new homing low, for instance. Like, I don't know what that's about. Heat engaged into full crash needs to be taken out, giving characters new moves to fit this current meta. For example, Brian through full crash low and Snake Eyes is too overwhelming for the defender. Again, it felt like a mechanic added just for Anna because she has a full crouch low and a mid, and they both launch. But they decided that other characters should have access to this as well, because I feel like they felt like other characters would feel left out because they can't make use of this new mechanic. So we're going to give them moves to make use of this, and it just makes the game for the defender that much more unfun. Heat smashes should not wall splat, and they definitely shouldn't activate gimmicks. Balcony, floor break, and wall break. That one speaks for itself. We've seen Jin's heat smash enough. New moves have way too many properties that just have crazy option coverage. For example, Jack's stance up for 1+2, low crushing, mid, plus, tracks both ways, and deals crazy chip damage. Again, yeah, a lot of moves that are just doing everything for no reason. Reduce chip damage across the board. That one speaks for itself. Personal bias, but stop trying to change DSS that leaves veterans at a detriment, or bring back old input for blue sparks. Lack of skill expression. Guys, you know Law's DSS input used to be harder in Tekken 7. It was like, I think it's like back forward. It was like you do like 4-3 back forward and then you go into DSS, and like you could do some really crazy thing with DSS, like while sending full count hit, you do the DSS, you get 3+4. It was a full launch back then. Obviously that still exists, but DSS is a lot easier, and now they're making it worse. And it's, again, he's a law player. He's not gonna like these changes that sort of affect his character and make it easy for everyone to access these formerly high skill, very hype things to see. It really sort of turns down your excitement for it when you know, well, pretty much anyone can do that now. Too much visual noise makes the screen just look cluttered. Flashbang on heat smashes, red sparks, Jun's powered up laser takes up too much of the screen. Tekken was renowned for its visual clarity and how it was easy to follow the animation. Hit effects just hide everything. Reina, Lars, I think that's huge. There are sometimes I've not even been able to see Lars's throw because he's just in like a heat smash or something, and the lightning is still on the screen. I can't see his arms properly. I feel like that's a big issue. So many new hit sounds just make it even more jarring and exhausting to play. It's for an accessible perspective, at least, to be open and mention it. Just too much stimulation. Again, there's a lot of new sounds in this game, and I feel like the mixing also is a bit off. Some of them are too loud and some of them are a bit more quiet. It's like it's very interesting. It feels like there's so much going on. Again, it could be it's just too much stimulation. New move animations look awkward and not really refined or polished. Looks like they've been rushed. I've said this, a lot of these new strings, for example, like Feng's back 4-2, even Huang's down 2+4, and his elbows back 2 and right forward back 1, they do look like moveless editor moves. They look like they've come out of like someone just doing the mods where you can edit the moveless, and they don't look right. Like Feng's back 4-1 back 4-3+4, for instance, it looks like something that has come out of moveless editor. And we need transparency on who is actually testing and approving these decisions, and I think this is a big one because there are so many changes made this season where I look at it and I question myself and I ask, like, who could have possibly thought this was a good idea? Who thought that Feng needed a follow-up off of back 4-2? Who thought Huang needed a homing high crushing low to sort of remove one of his weaknesses? Who thought Leo should have gotten a new low from Bok to create the mix-up, to create a mix-up that just becomes that much more oppressive? It's very concerning as players of this game to feel like we know more than the people making this game. It's very concerning. You know, I would love to see who is making the decisions to change this game. Who is making it so that every character now is knocked down into stance 50-50, and then you play the game from there, because it doesn't feel like someone who truly understands Tekken. It feels like we understand the game, the characters, more than the people designing them, and it feels like they're ruining it to some extent. So, with all that being said, I hope I have provided some clarity as to what the issues are in Tekken 8 Season 2. I hope the dev team do pay attention to these tweets, especially. I feel like Joker also made a very good tweet after getting GOD. I hope they pay attention to these tweets. They take them on board. We've seen Harada tweet now. Michael Murray has also made a tweet responding to someone saying that, like, I'm giving this feedback to the balance team. The official Tekken account tweeted. I hope they take all of this on board and do something in this emergency patch, because the emergency patch will be coming soon, and then we're gonna have the pre-Tekken tour patch. I'm pretty sure. I think that's how it's gonna go.
Get off me!
But that emergency patch needs to have something quite good in it. You know, I know it's still at the pre-Tekken tour patch, but you know, this game is in a state right now people do not want to play, and with Tekken Tour starting in just over a month, the game needs help. So let's do all we can to try and help the game and help the devs. And if not, something will have to happen. That's going to be all from me on this video. Please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Yo, I'm tired.
There's a simple hack that
ridiculous. People out here spamming stance mixes for days and days at a time. It makes no sense, and it's ridiculous. Hope you feel good spamming stance mix-ups all day. Hope you feel good spamming plus frame stance mix-ups all day. Luckily, they took my power crest away. I can't not stop you for doing that. Good job, buddy. Hope I run into you again, because now I know how to deal with you. Since you like to mask the same nonsense all day. Good job. Like stuff like this, man. Like he's right about one thing. The game is broke at this point. Like the game's broken. Like this is sad. Like characters got nerfed the wrong way. Characters got buffed the wrong way. Like this is not fun at all. It's not. And I'm very disappointed. Now I'm all about to get demoted. This game is ridiculous, bro. This better calm down in the next couple days. I'm hopefully it calms down in the next couple of weeks because I'm not gonna be playing as that. Oh, I need to try to see if I can try to get that. I don't even know. It's ridiculous, bro. People just spam nothing but stance mix-ups and stuff, and it's not even funny no more. Like, well, y'all, let's see if we can fit one more video in. I'm trying to see if I can show what Law's nerf on. I'm trying to see if we can find Lisa one super high Law player, ultimate attack move.
I haven't played with.
Of course, you know, it's +9, so you could do pretty much just about any mid. I have not seen if you're able to sidestep yet. This is just a rough draft of Law's new moves and stuff, you know. All his lows are pretty much, you can get all his lows off of this move with the exception of Dragon Tails. You know, the good players are going to block that. But you know, it's kind of hard to block him now off of that move. You see what I'm saying? So that's pretty good. And it does. The up forward too, I was getting to that. It's a high, but it can be a keep out. You know what I'm saying? I don't think my game fully loaded yet because I can't get no counter hits right now. I'm not getting any counter hits right now, so mine has not fully loaded either. But our main pressure, guys, is kind of gone. Like I said, you can stop the sidestepping opponents with forward 1 though.
They made this so unsafe. It's not. That's bad, bro.
You can still stop your opponent, you know, from sidestepping with the up forward 2. I mean, I'm sorry, the forward 2. That's going to stop them. Either way they go. Oh no, no, they changed it. Oh my goodness. Hold up, what's going on here? I slipped out of there. Oh, probably because I was at a different angle. No, you can slip out of it. That's crazy. I just did it too slow. Man. Yeah, we're going to have some problems, guys. I don't know about y'all, but like really good players that like the sidestep, like even forward 2 stops him now. That's not good. Yeah, see, like, once they figure out what way to sidestep, man, this may not be good. Like, that's not good, man. That ain't good, dude. That's just my opinion. This is not good. It's not good. However, the other only option that I can see so far is if your opponent does keep sidestepping, is to do that. What's up, Bubs?
She got me stuck on a reach there.
I'm seeing that, man. I'm seeing that. I think it's because the sidestepping has been buffed. But if they do start, oh crap, do it again. If they do start the sidestep, I mean, that's our only option. That right there. Because either way, they're going to get cooked. See what I'm saying? And they could have made that a mid. Yeah, exactly. All that armor stuff is gone, bro.
Yep.
Like, I don't know what else to tell you guys on that. That's why I feel like it ain't really worth it. Especially for a person like me who likes to sidestep. I hate when it does that. When it does, especially for a person like me who likes to sidestep. Oh, that was the counter. Hey, it looks like it got closer. Counter hits look like it got closer. Ah, nunchucks might work after that. Let me try something real quick. Because the game's not fully loaded. Hold on, what did I do?
I gotta wake you up.
It got closer.
Oh, Tracy's coming out.
Y'all see that, right? Now we don't have to press forward. But we still don't get a low launcher. I think I got up.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, see. Yeah, look, like, let me try it a little faster. Let me try it a little faster. Maybe if I do it a little faster. Alright, I buffed in the nunchucks.
See, good beat on the I'll be right there. Oh.
It's guaranteed, but no launch though. It's guaranteed, but no launch.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Only I gotta launch that time because I was hitting circle. But I mean, at least we get that now. I mean, you know, hey, we get that now. At least it's guaranteed now. At least it's guaranteed now. Something. This new move, this right here, in my opinion, is awesome. What? Let's see what it looks like on a stage with a wall. But if they duck, you gonna get launched. You feel me? You definitely gonna get launched. And it does wall splat.
Are you really gonna sit there and wait for me to press it?
They made DSS for the 111 on block. Yes, they did. It is now officially minus 11 on block, which means they can punish it. Well, excuse me. They can punish it with 1-2. And it's now minus 11. What? I don't know, guys. Like I said,
that power goes up. There you go. You think that power?
I don't know, guys. I got a lot of come here. I got a lot of studying to do with this. Because like I said, in Heat, the combos are pretty good with that.
Hello, good morning.
You know what I'm saying?
Sorry,
so after any
on sound. Sorry.
So like after any juggle, when you're in Heat, the combo is it's really good. The combos will be good. Okay.
Okay.
Yes,
okay,
and that's what I was about to say too. When you're in Heat, your nunchucks, they give you some heat back. So it looks like it restarted. I'm gonna wait a second. Let me see. Oh, you get some back. Now, speaking of naturals, right? Before we get on to the new moves and stuff, Law's movement has been buffed. Like I said, I can backdash a lot easier now. Okay? What?
Okay. Wait a minute, you leave? Did you left?
The combos that were hard to do like this, it is now so much easier. And it's guaranteed in heat. It's guaranteed. Even if you take a little pause. Oh, wait, let me make sure I'm doing this right. Hold on, guys. We want to get the standing block. Okay. Yeah, it's a natural combo now off of while standing. And you can delay it for a little bit. I mean, they gave us a lot more time now, and this is what I was talking about in season 1. Just how basically they gave us more time to do it. And that's what I was talking about in season 1, especially in comparison to Jin. So we got that, right? That also works now. However, it's just hard to do it because it hasn't fully uploaded. So I can't get no counters in right now. Let me see if I can find counter hit. Let me get up real quick. No, I don't want that. You said they wow. Oh, okay. Player direction, player status. Don't want that. Where is the counter hits? Wake up. Alright, player counter. Let's see if he'll do it for me. Nah, see, I can't get no counters right. Okay, there we go. Alright. It's a natural combo now, guys. That's what I like. That's what I like now. So that means anytime you're in heat now, it's guaranteed. So we kind of do have a low launcher, but you have to have a counter hit and you must be in heat so far. So even if I do it slow, it's still a natural combo. Look how slow I did it. Well, that one was a little too slow. It's a natural combo. Let me make sure the yep, it's on standing block. Yep.
Oh, this is an hour. So this is actually an hour. Hopefully you can fit everything. Right. If not, then I'm sorry. Hopefully we can record this stuff.
Let me see something.
Man,
that ain't right.
This game is
oh no, that's not right.
This game is
that should be blocked.
Now, huh? You know what? I'm saying.
That ain't right. That ain't right. Hold on, guys. That last one, that last hit should be blocked. Unless they changed it. No, that last hit should be blocked. So I guess it's not finishing updating then.
No games. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, that ain't right.
So yes.
Oh, I got a counter hit on you. Right, you're right.
Recording the videos.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Oh goodness. That's a high level player.
You are absolutely right.
I'm recording this and recording the video, so yeah, I'm not too.
Yeah, there we go. All right, good deal. Appreciate that, Alan. Yeah. So now let's try it, right?
Wow,
it's not going to work that way. Manually. Let me see. Oh my goodness. Blah 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 blah. But yeah, Either way, it really should be. It still should be fine. If I'm not mistaken. I'll have to test that out again when it finished updating. But I'm thinking it still should be fine. What was the other one? I forgot the other one. Yeah, see, I'm not getting counter hits right now. But well, that kind of sucks. I'll have to finish doing that one another time. What's up, Just Dragon? Well, I mean, Dragon, you said you. Well, this is what I was trying to show you earlier. You see how it bounced to the wall now? So yeah, but in my opinion, everybody plays LoL differently, man. We gonna be struggling, guys.
Yeah, we are gonna be struggling.
I'm sorry, I can see it now because, as I stated before, the sidestepping is buffed.
Yep, struggling.
So our regular patterns of pressure
is gone.
It's going to be harder. Pressure, it's going to be harder. And I mean, I did that as fast as I can. Like, look at that. We might have a problem, guys. Like, I think I should erase this video because we don't want them to figure out how to beat us. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know, guys.
We do the. Might have a problem out there.
We read these comments. I don't know. They nerfed him pretty hard. Now that's what I'm looking at.
Told you.
They removed key charge from counter hit from key charge, bro. Oh, they did. What's up, King Shadow? Hey, we all trying to figure this out right now, bro. I'm gonna just be on for a little bit.
He just wanna keep poking, bro.
But like I said, in my opinion so far, Law's movement, his backdashing definitely got a big buff.
Better, but
that's buff. Like, he's moving back really, really fast. That's buff. They nerfed his slide. His slide got nerfed again. It's like, what, 17 damage? You know, instead of 21.
Button mashing around play, standing power play.
Man, I don't know, guys, man.
He did not need any of that.
Yeah, his movement definitely got buffed. Well, let's try his other DSS stuff. Let's see if we can sidestep out of that. Let's see here. Let's see if we can sidestep out of this on block. Oh god, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die, dude. They have to just guess which way to go. If they go the wrong way, then yeah. And not only that, that's now punishable. It's now punishable. Which means your only safe option is that right there. But it got to be, it's slow.
Hell no.
I can sidestep both sides to this.
Wow.
So why make that safe when I can sidestep that both ways? This isn't good, man. This isn't good, guys.
Hell no, it ain't good.
Let me read these comments. This isn't good. What's up, AJ? Did you know Laws 443 is Forrest Law move? Yo, I saw that too. I did. And even on that move, right? That right there, yeah, at least you get a guaranteed nunchuck. But my problem is, oh yeah, you just said even on counter hit, they removed it.
Ooh.
What's up, Eskimo? Yeah, I understand, and this is what I'm showing everybody right now. Either way, we're going to get sidestepped, bro.
We're going to get sidestepped and launched every time.
And I interrupted it. I did not interrupt that one.
She got a projectile.
I don't like it, guys. Now, what my boy Dragon was saying earlier is once you see them sidestepping, though,
I'm done.
That's when you hit that right there.
They're killing this game.
Y'all know the setup from there, you know. So either way, that's gonna hurt him. That's gonna hurt him. Yo, we're in trouble.
Hey, you good looking ass here, Anna. Sorry, Chad. I'm in the middle of a match now. So,
oh, you good, clown. Let me go to the patch notes. He do have a couple of buffs. Let me go to the notes real quick. Number one, the first buff that we talked about.
Oh no.
Is that his sidestepping? Let me turn my TV down real quick because I feel like I'm yelling.
Oh my god. Yo, this is a nightmare, Chad. This is Tekken 8 hell. All over again. This is on 8.
Alright, that's better. I can hear myself think. So, the first thing that I've noticed about Law is his movement is much better. His backdashing has improved a lot. I mean, I did it 3 times. That's 2, that's 3. I'm way back here. You know, kind of tired, but yeah. His backdashing is a lot better, in my opinion. You can get out of there. That's one of them. I'm going to the notes. One of his buffs that he have is that in
I'm recording. Go out there in the living room. I'm recording.
In Dragon Charge, his forward 3 is now safe.
Well,
it is safe. Okay. However, when you get to the high levels, okay.
That used to counter it on everything. On God, it used to counter it on everything.
Oh my gosh, should do that again.
So chat, they done nerf.
When you get to the high levels, I can even jab him out of that. That's crazy. Yeah, he got nerfed like crazy.
Yeah, Law got nerfed.
No, last time it was an armor move. That's why.
Law got nerfed.
They can sidestep out. That's not good. The safe move they gave him, the 4-3, they can sidestep either way.
Oh my god, I'm getting poked to death.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh my
That's
god.
not really a buff, in my opinion. That's not a buff. That's not a buff. Law has been nerfed. Big time. In my opinion. Okay?
Oh, you... Nah,
yes, it is evil. Pure evil.
Law has been nerfed pretty bad.
I'm going back to these patch notes.
Law got nerfed.
I'm about to go back to Paul. I'm about to go back to Paul, man.
Paul got nerfed too. It ain't no good.
Let's see here. They added a new move. They called it the Gale Claw, which is up forward. That right there, up forward 2. I've been fooling around with it for a little bit, trying to figure out how to make it connect and stuff, but like I said, it just came out. It looked like it is a good keep out move though. The only problem is it's a high.
Yeah,
But
it's a high.
it's +9
Oh,
on
it
hit,
is plus.
which means and the distance is
God.
really good.
They nerfed my character. My lord. My lord. Oh my god. See? I need the power curse. I need...
Yeah,
No.
I don't know, big dog. I'm learning just like everybody else right now. So this Gale Claw, like I said, it's good. It's sort of fast. The distance is not bad at all. It's actually pretty close. The toe, well, the feet, it's pretty close. I can deal with that because now, you know, we can add some type of pressure to that. You see what I'm saying? We can add some type of pressure to that. You can also do, you know, your lows after that. Of course, we already know that. If they block your lows, then you know you're in trouble.
I lost finish.
And he said it's not there. Let's see what it is on block. It's it's hard for me to see that, guys. But y'all see what that is. I'm not sure if you can sidestep after that yet. I have no idea. I hear you, AJ. I hear you, bro. Yeah, we already talked about Blast Claw. You know what I'm saying? Also in Heat, this is the good part. You can easily go into Heat after any transition. Real easy. After any transition. Easily. You know what I'm saying? Any of his transitions. You can go into Heat. Easily, my bad. Easily. So that's something that's good too. You said need that hard on for over 20 years. I'm scared to see what everybody else got. I ain't gonna lie. In the sidestep they keep after Junkyard. I don't know, let's see. Probably so, to be honest. I'm pretty sure you can. Right. I'm done. I don't want to play no more. My reviews on Law as of right now is trash. I literally had to put the controller down. I don't want to look at nothing else that they said they buffed, because they said they buffed it, but if you can easily sidestep it, there's no point of it.
That's not good.
You can check Paul's again. I'm probably going to check Paul's tomorrow because I'm tired. I'm about to go to bed, to be honest. I don't even want to pick up this controller no more. I don't. Yeah, it definitely sucks for Law. They killed him again. They killed him. One thing I will say though that I do like is that now when we sidestep, we can actually do a sidestep nunchuck. Because at first when we did the sidestep nunchuck, which is 1+2, he would do that. That's why they changed it. Which is good because when you're in Heat, you can set it up with a down back 3, and you know most of them like to do a low jab there. They low jab, you sidestep on.
Watch me get ready for a date at the bowling alley wearing shoes that look like this.
Yep, chat. Yep, chat.
Let me get him to follow.
I've never seen him before.
You see how much easier I'm getting away from him when he's in my face? I mean, it's a lot easier.
That's the kid.
So when you're in heat, you can set it up with a down back 3. Right there, a lot of them like to low jab or do something right there. You can sidestep, boom. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's good. Matter of fact, let's see if they can sidestep the nunchucks, bro. Hold on, I got a lot of comments. Hold on. I'm reading these comments. Hold on, let me go back. What's up, soldier? Hold on. Trying to go back. Alright, -1 on block. Both my characters got dope new moves. Just found them. Alan, -8. Who you made? AJ. Nina and Haran for over 20 years. I played multiple people too. Can they sidestep? We did that already. Asked me who I made, and I told him 443. Yeah, that 443 is. Get nunchucks after that.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't do Guardian Tales. Guaranteed nunchuck. Oh, I don't know if y'all wasn't in here or not earlier. I'll go back to that. Isaiah got some kicks buffs, not gonna lie. I'm eating good this season. That's awesome. Let's check out boy Paul. Yeah, you can definitely check out Paul. Yeah, it sucks for Law. It does. It really does. Alan said, Jesus, they messed up Law. Yeah, they did. Alright, Clown Man, take it easy, bro. Now I know Paul got a new monster move. Yeah, I was looking at Paul real quick. He definitely got some new stuff. I don't even know how to say this guy's name, but yeah, they messed up Law, bro. Eskimo said Mike gotta switch how it's looking. Yeah, man, it's insane. I was really enjoying Law, bro. They messed him up. They tried to say they buffed him by making. First of all, they gave him 443 only in Dragon Stance. You can't manually do it now. But I bet you Lee can manually do 443 and his is still going to be safe. But it's all good. Yeah, they played Law, bro. What was his wild standing form block? It was +7, wasn't it? And now it's only +4?
Lord have mercy, does not want to block it. Oh my god.
You have to do nunchuck at the junkyard and stuff, sidesteppers. Alright, let's test that out right now. That's what I was about to do.
Bye.
Let's test that out. Defense, let's record. Okay, let's go yes, we're done. And I'm sidewalking, so yeah. No, you can still. You just gotta guess. It's a guessing game.
Okay, don't read it. Like I said, you ain't
It's a guessing game, guys.
Frame connection. We're not good. Now read that. Bye.
Like I was marking them with them perfects. Do you know how hard that's gonna be? I'm so upset. I'm upset, dude. I don't. Law got nerfed. Law went from S tier. He wasn't S plus tier. He went from S tier down to B plus, maybe. Not down.
Yep.
I would just say B tier, bro. Yeah, dude, Law got nerfed like crazy. Because all his pressure tools that we do, you can now sidestep. You can't call that a nerf. I mean, you can't call it a buff. You can't. It doesn't matter which one we do. I I didn't set it. So let's go with this first. Whoops. Y'all still here? Okay. I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Let's go with. Okay, that's set. Let's go with. That's set. What's his other one? It's that. Even if we go with
your opponent has set,
and that's it.
Oh my god.
Either way, whichever one he chooses,
he looks like Superman.
It doesn't matter. You can sidestep. I took too long to sidestep that. You can sidestep. Wait, that one kind of followed me. Like, it's crazy. I'm done, dude. What's going on, guys, man? Look, I appreciate y'all and everything, but Law got nerfed terribly. I hate to say it for all the 27 viewers that are here. All the Law's pressure is gone.
Yep, all Law's pressure is gone. They done nerfed the hell out of my character. Now I'm still
pressure is gone. It's gone. It's gone. You can sidestep it, right? You can jab him out of it. Sidestep. Jabbed out of it. It's crazy. That's crazy. Now, even if we were to do
are you kidding me?
Junkyard forward 1 as fast as you can.
He's gonna get reported because he just say this stuff.
I jabbed him just to see what would happen.
Just by floating like that.
And it ties it. But you can still sidestep. My bad, I'm tired.
Yo, I'm gonna report
sidestep. Come on now.
I'm gonna report you because you closed
armor.
After you know.
Sidestep. So now the way I play, I can sidestep and, you know. Law has been nerfed down. They have watered our boy down once again. He has been nerfed down. This is now Tekken 7 Law all over again.
No, it's not.
Sidestep. It doesn't matter. Yeah, sidestepping is buff. Movement is buff. And this is what hurt Law right here.
If I found out that you close the app,
let me try something else for the sidestepping. Let's go with. Let's see if you can sidestep that. Let's
Bro,
just,
he's trying to plug on purpose.
You can sidestep the grab. Oh my gosh. There ain't no way, bro. And then, like I said, right? And then, check this out, right? Our slides, they got nerfed. It does 17 damage instead of, what was it, 21? You know? Listen, let me read these comments, bro. It's crazy.
Spamming freaking nonsense after nothing.
Said nunchucks can never track left. Yeah, you're right, but at the same time,
he wins, I'm gonna
you can sidestep him after his wild standing core. That was the whole point of wild standing core, was to apply pressure so you couldn't sidestep.
I'm literally gonna cuss him the fuck out. I'm gonna cuss this dude the fuck out. You're gonna get cussed out. You closed that
4 or 6 perfect wild standing.
You closed it on purpose.
4 DSS 1.
Now you're sitting there spamming.
Let's see. Let's try that. Let's try wild standing. DSS 4 into wild standing 1. Let's try that. My bad, wrong one. You shouldn't even be able to do that off of Dragon.
He's garbage, bro. I swear to God, if he comes back and win, I'm definitely gonna call.
I'm done.
Close the application.
It's just insane. What's the point of it?
What a fucking clown, bro.
What's the point?
I'm definitely gonna call him out for that.
And truthfully, and this is what I was saying when I said they messed us up, because right here, look at the distance, right? Our feet are touching each other. Dragon Hammer on hit pushes him back. They need to close that gap. That's why they can sidestep us easily now. Sidestepping is buff now.
He's fucking trash. I'm calling his ass.
Try forward 2. Alright, we want to try forward 2.
Trash ass dude.
We just want to try forward 2.
Just
I think we did this though.
Yo, what a fucking clown, bro. What a fucking clown, and I'm gonna call his ass on that one. He purposely closed the application on. Oh, bro, I'm calling him out on that.
You see, after the Dragon Hammer, you see how it's pushing me back? That's why they can sidestep out of our stuff. They just gotta guess which way to sidestep.
Bro, just know I'm reporting you because you closed the application on purpose.
It's
and
insane.
Turn around, come back and cheese.
Up forward 2 with the nunchucks.
No, you're not slow.
I don't know if I can do that yet.
You purposely did that on purpose, and you are
That's
sad. You're sad for that. Just know that you're not good. You're not good. And if I run to you again, you will lose. You closed the application on purpose, and now I'm gonna.
You see the animation hit now.
What a clown, bro. What a clown. He did that on purpose.
I can't take it. My heart can't take it no more. My boy is nerfed down. Y'all let me know. I'm gonna stop this for a second. Y'all let me know, based off what you've seen so far, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest, what do you think about this law right now? Because this law is trash.
Dude did that intentionally. What a loser.
Yeah, sidestep is definitely gonna be OP.
Did that on
Hey, what's up? What's that? Rai?
Some freaking dude.
Man, they messed up our boy, bro. They messed up our boy big time.
Close the application when he get ready to lose.
Yeah, it looks like homie, but you can step it.
Then he turns around.
Maybe the best we can do is and that's gonna be it. The best we can do is DSS 3 and also DSS 4. Yeah, and DSS 4, bro. That's it. Because the way I play, I'm definitely going to sidestep and try to attack. But I'm gonna get counter hit here.
What if
now
did that on purpose? What a
also notice the animation on counter hit change. So right here, you can get a guaranteed nunchuck because he's not that far. And this is what we was doing earlier, but you cannot get a launcher. So I'm gonna set it up again so we can see what I'm talking about. Okay. You get the guaranteed nunchuck, but you don't get the launcher. Unless they get up and attack. Now, if they try to get up and attack, then yes, you can get that. So, I mean, I just can't. I can't no more, guys. I can't. They killed our guy. And this is what I'm saying. Them developers of this game know exactly what they do. Because I bet you right now, if I go get Brian, and I do Brian's back too, I bet you their feet will still be together, whether it's blocked or hit. So for those who haven't been here in a while, because it's 32 of us, appreciate all 34 now, appreciate you all for being here.
Yeah, so we're recording.
The problem with Law is the gaps. It's the gaps, man. It's the gaps.
Thank God he's not actual.
It's the gaps, man.
He's an actual blue ring player. Thank God he's that. Cause me, I'm just.
And you can tell. You can see the gap. Like look at both of the Law's feet. Okay, they are close together. Okay, Now, when I do a dragon hammer, as you can see, there's no gap. But on block, now look at that little bit of gap. That's what's messing us up.
Hyper aggression, they lied about that. Look at that.
Look, even
look
while
at that. Look
standing
how he
forward
just came back.
gives us the gap.
Look at that.
And now that back dashing is improved, dude, they're gonna be back dashing out of all our stuff. It's Tekken 7 all over again. I don't
Look
like
at that.
it so
Look at
far.
that. Look at the panic mask. Look at the panic mask. Oh, look at that, chat. Look at this.
Let me go back and see what some of y'all said.
That's sad.
Y'all saying stuff I can't even repeat.
No. What a clown. What a clown.
Alan
Look
said
at the
it
clown
too.
shit.
Soldier,
what a clown,
get out my chat, Soldier. I'm about to block you, bro. This cat said 10. That's my boy, though. But I'm about to block you, bro. Lucas said D-tier. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Just know you're not good.
Shoni 6, I think there's some good in this. Nah, there's no good in this. Every game, Law has been trashed.
Now he can play?
With the exception of like Tekken
done,
5.
Bro. Y'all see this nonsense?
Because he had a
He
little
just
launch.
came all the way back like that's crazy.
In the beginning of Tekken 8, Long was strong as crap. But little by little, they nerfed him. And he is now watered down. I know for a fact when other players see this, they're going to be happy. So I feel like I should erase this off of YouTube because they're going to kill us. Why replace his old move for something so bad, man? His new move sucks. I kind of feel that a little bit.
Garbage, bro.
Well, his 4-4-3 sucks because
he just panicked the hell out of that.
It's slow. They can sidestep it. Y'all got so many comments coming in, I can't even catch up to y'all.
Go ahead,
Yeah, the boy's done. This is horrible. I'll give him a 5 or a 6. Yeah. Killer Crow said it's not that bad. Okay. Remember what you said, Killer Crow. And when you go back into rank and we all start to get demoted, yeah, we'll understand. Immediate pressure is gone, not delayed. No, that bad boy is gone. In my opinion. Eskimo said, tell this guy to fix my man, because this ain't it at all. It's not. Big G, while I can't believe they did this, that's insane. Yeah, it is. Demekus, maybe everyone can sidestep.
You are panic master.
Not just Law. I mean, even if that's a possibility, the whole point that I'm trying to make is, in the patch notes, they try to make it seem like they're buffing Law. But in reality, he's just getting nerfed. What's the point? That's like that's like a boxer, and every time he goes for an uppercut, the opponent moves out the way and he gets knocked out. Because that's exactly what's going to happen. They're going to sidestep, moving out the way, and they're going to launch us, and we're going to get knocked out.
I'm tired of the panic pressure. Stop massing, bro. Like, look, seriously, stop massing.
This is crazy.
Massing. Stop massing. Like, annoying.
Billy said they set fire to my soul. Yeah, man.
Oh, she's up.
Ryan said I was playing Tekken 7 during the patch. Shoni is a change all around, not just Law. Everyone can be sidestepped. That may be true. I don't know that yet. But even if that is, I mean, that's cool. But the main thing about Law was his pressure, especially off his DSS pressure. That's gone. That's gone. Yeah, exactly. That is my style of play. That is how I play. Good. I'm going to be sidestepping a lot of stuff. Tekken 5, sidestep action. What's good, BG? Big G. Tekken 2 was OP. Alan John, we have to do a lot of sidestep with Law to apply pressure. That's it. My head hurts. Good night at Ultimate. It's almost 4:30. Hey, go ahead and get some rest, bro. I understand. Man. So Henry said, what's Law new moves? Law do got some new moves. Down forward 1-2. That's one of his new moves. It's actually, in my opinion, pretty good, especially for those who duck. Because like I said, it's +9. You can start to apply more pressure,
Yeah.
yada yada yada. So that's just one of them.
Am I? All right.
Nah, keep it Bandai needs to know we do disapprove. Lampkin fitting to crash out. Every law player is fitting to crash out. Hey, appreciate you for coming to the stream too. But yeah, all law players everywhere is crashing out. They're going to crash out. They're going to crash out, bro. Shoney said a lot. Although Law got nerfed, they made him more technical.
Look at them, man.
I tell you what, Shoney. When rank is up and running, or even quick match, I'm gonna watch you play. Because I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. Yeah, he is a lot harder. He's a lot harder to apply pressure. Dub say he's still gonna play him. I mean, I'm gonna play him too, but I'm just saying, like, I don't want to play him though. Just they killed my boy. They killed him. 4-4-3. I mean,
no DSS real pressure.
That is a lot of damage, but the way this game is set up, like 4-4-3, he jumps in the air and comes down with his leg. That's going to get beat by like every other 4-4-3 move or 4-4 move. That's slow. 4-4 is slow. That's slow. Yeah, dude, because I was struggling to get back to Tekken God Supreme. I didn't even get back there. I came close. Beloved one, finally off work, checking out the new. The new is bad. Just about everything of Law sidestepping. They buff sidestepping. At least his movement, his backdashing definitely got buffed.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I can't even backdash right now, but yeah. His backdashing got buffed, so that's pretty good. They nerfed his slide from 21 to 17.
I'm sorry, guys. I ran out of storage on my phone, so now I got enough to record my video again. But yeah, as of right now, yes, season 2. See, if you explain this, good Law player here explaining why Law is nerfed to the ground, and he's right. Like, he lost everything. So this, once we get, let's finish this off right here, and then everything should be fine. All right, alrighty. And after that, then, I just pray to God that they will fix Law again and fix some of the stuff in season 2, because it's a nightmare right now. I know, yes, I know it's still early. People's going back for their ranks and all, but at the end of the day, it's a nightmare. I am struggling on rank match right now. I think my best thing, I could either try to get the Rajan or Yakuza right now. That's all I wanted. And then I was going to wait weeks later to go back on it with main characters. But I think I'm definitely struggling right now. And it's not even funny. But anyway, chat, let's continue on with this real quick. Because it's like the Tekken 7 era. Like Tekken 7 era when they resetted everything and all that stuff. So I'm just saying, but at the end of the day, Law's pretty bad now. I'm very hurt. I'm very disappointed. And then if anybody call me crazy, then you know what? You don't know what you're talking about. I play this character literally every day. So at the end of the day, you can run your mouth saying that Law needed that nerf. He really didn't. A lot of characters on here is unfair as well as too. So yeah.
Try that new move in the combo. Does a tornado? I tried it earlier. It doesn't. It does a tornado, but it does like a little tail spin. I haven't tried any combos, to be honest, yet. And it's still kind of hard to do. So, yeah. Sub-Zero, okay, start, it's just a frame now, seems like.
I haven't played Mortal Kombat for the last couple days.
Oh man, I was so excited about season 2. I am so let down, bro.
And the same thing, I was excited about season 2 because I like Anna, and I thought that they was gonna give Law something good. Oh man, hold on, chat. Hold on.
Good Law. Needs to be nerfed. No, he did not, bro. I'm tired of y'all talking about my boy. He did not need to be nerfed at all. Shoot. When rank is up our stream, I have no idea, man. Yeah, check out Shaheen, man. I might be going to Shaheen, bro. Use it in heat combos. I mean, I don't know, man. No, 443 does not power crush anymore. I believe they took all that out.
Oh my god, did he just really did that?
Of course, yeah, Starsky, they took a lot more than they need to, of course, because everybody complaining about law. Huh, man, my channel might be dead now, bro. It's crazy. I don't know who subscribed, but I appreciate it. But man, I'm gonna have to go back to Paul, bro. I'm not happy. 443 combos now and heat.
This motherfucker. Oh yeah, this goddamn person, he got buffed. Kazia did not need the buff. I'm sorry, he did not need the buff. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. This character did not need a buff.
I'm not too happy. I'm not too happy. Yeah, now his wall grab, the 443 plus 4 on wall splat, that is good. Because there was plenty of times I did that for the kill and it would not hit the wall. So I'm glad they did fix that. Man, this is crazy. Yeah, we do still have back 2 power crush. They didn't touch that. That's good. You can still nunchuck after the slide, but excuse me. My bad, guys. The slide got nerfed from like 21 damage to 17. It's a heat launcher now. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, you're right. It's a heat launcher. But I mean, the only thing I really like, the combos is still pretty good though. Like I showed y'all earlier.
I'm about to give my mom the surprise of her life. Let's see if she
Sorry
forgives
for the
me.
commercial.
Mother, where are
Hold on.
you? I'm in the closet.
Showed y'all earlier.
Hey, if you guys see, but as you guys see, Law is not that Law. Law's not good anymore, chat. I'm still gonna play Law. I've been playing Law for years. I've been playing mainly Law and Forest Law, Lily and June for a long time. You know, I'm not gonna stop playing those characters. Even if they nerf them all, I said to myself, even if they nerf them all the way to the ground, I'm not gonna stop playing them, and I'm gonna keep it that way. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be extremely rough for me to get back to Tekken King now. I can see that happening, or if I want to rank higher, it's gonna be hard. If it dims down a little bit like it did before, cool. But this version of this game is unfair, bro. Talking about get in practice mode, but meanwhile you have bad connection, so I couldn't punish you. Be quiet. You're not good. You're tripping. For one, you're terrible. Talking about get in practice mode. You're not good. And for you to stream snipe me on Wi-Fi with 3 frame delay, you're terrible for that. Bye. Like, don't talk to me like that. You're not good. You didn't need no buff. You're not good at the game. So watch who you talking to. You panic sidestep because you don't know how to deal with Law. You sat there and masked me every 5 seconds. You're not good for that. Luckily, I just got on. You would have lost. Just know that. You're not good. Shut up. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Shut up. and get off of Wi-Fi talking like that. Be wired. Then come back and talk to me. How about that? Or shut up, before I embarrass you. You not good. You sitting. Let me tell this dude off real quick. Hold on, Chad.
They think our boy dirty, bro. I don't like it. He said no, sir. I think you're like that. I mean, that's all that LoL players do is adapt every single game, and it shouldn't be like that. What's up, odd man?
You ain't good at the game. Shut up.
Manual DSS with 3, they destroyed it with combo. It is a little bit harder. It is a little bit harder to do it. Because see, I go straight into heat now, whereas I didn't used to. And I can't do it that fast anymore. I used to be able to press all 3 at the same time to do that, but I can't anymore. I have to do it a little bit slower. So that means when I am in heat.
And what gets me, I'm mad now because the Kazuya play, bro, shut up, bro. You got a buff that you don't need, for one. For two, you have 3 frame delay. That's another thing they still did not fix in this game. The 3 frame delay. Even if you put it on 4 and 5 only, they still doing it. It's sad. Get off. So what you gonna do about it? Yes, I'm angry. I can't. You don't play. Shut up. You don't. You main Kazuya. I don't respect you. You have to sit there and back up and stab like you all day at massacre. You're trash. Main Kazuya. Stupid. You know, it's too late.
When I get this, I have to do it a little bit slower.
Now we got
I wonder what the pros, I wonder what Dublin them think about LoL. That's what I need to see.
I think it is a high level player, isn't it? Oh my goodness.
Well, that's the way they made this character, is to have plus frames. But they basically took all that away now. So you just have a character with nothing. Because y'all got characters too. I'm sorry. Y'all have characters too that have plus frames, and then y'all have characters that have crazy plus frames on lows, and then y'all got characters that have the counter hits on lows, just the regular launches on lows. Don't get me started on Brian. Hey, what's up, TK?
All these plus frames. All these massive buttons.
Hey, TK, what you think of LoL, man? I think they destroyed him.
All these massive buttons.
They destroyed him, man.
All these fucking massive buttons.
Yeah, the wild standing 4 got nerfed.
All these massive buttons, bro. And another thing, they buffed this character. What? Did they nerf that?
It's crazy. I'm gonna go to a bigger stage. It's just crazy.
Look at him. He wanna
I don't like it.
after.
They killed him. And I honestly do not want to play Tekken 8 no more. I don't want to play no more. I don't want to play no more. That got nerfed.
They like, then they have to deal with Fangway that didn't need a freaking buff at all. Fangway did not need a buff. I don't care what all y'all say, he did not need a buff. Fangway did not need no buff. He was perfectly fine where he was.
I don't want to play no more.
Where he was. Now he's maximum.
That got nerfed.
Worse than ever. Look at this. You can't beat him out. He's worse
He
than
didn't
Steve
touch
now.
that.
Now you can't box him barely.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's
Look at
minus
him. Now all he
11.
want
So
to do is sit
now,
there and poke all day.
after that, if that's blocked, you can 1-2 and punish that. Why?
Like this is just so unfair. Scream. Even
Go cook something to eat.
Fang Wei did not need it.
You cook you something to eat, you're a grown woman. I'm not gonna like it.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, I literally just said I don't like it. Then I saw Star say that he don't like it. I don't like it either.
Oh my god, bro.
I don't.
I'm gonna want it done again.
He said we're going back to Tekken 7, yo. Week. Lost back turns, nothing. I can't do no inputs in back turn. I'm hitting the jab button, it doesn't even register. It's like, nah, I'm gonna stop. But still, nothing in back turn. The same old. Same old. Nothing special, no heat, nothing. It's just nothing. The only thing a lot of law players are going to be able to do now is slide. Slide into nunchuck. That's going to be the only way we get damage.
I'm one and done, and I don't care. Don't care, I'm pissed off.
Yeah, that's his up forward too now.
I forgot everybody's going back up to the ranks, so it's too bad.
Yeah, see, everybody's getting nerfed, man. I don't know what else more to think with loss, Shoni.
That's how I know everybody's going back to the ranks, bro.
Try sidestep 3 plus 4, then manual DSS 3. Oh, you talking about during sidestep? Yeah. Just look at that gap. Look how big this gap is, man. That don't make no sense for that gap to be that wide off of any low, especially when I'm this close. I'm gonna see if they changed it for Brian. I'm gonna do Brian's Dragon Hammer, right? You see that our feet are close together, right? Okay, he has a little gap on block. It's a little gap. Let's see what it is on hit. Look at that. Their feet, there's no gap. Their feet are completely closed. That's the problem that I have. This is why you can't backdash out of their stuff. Their feet are basically touching. Even after the hatcher kick, which everybody hate, plus 5, feet are still touching. It's insane.
They're gonna give me
they
a
didn't
lead.
fix Law at all. They made him worse.
Give me a lead. All right, after this right here, I gotta go to the bus stop. Is this the same dude?
I did not. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. I don't care. I'm about to stop streaming anyway. Now, my feet are together. I do my Dragon Hammer. There's a gap. Feet together. Dragon Hammer. Gap. This is why we're getting sidestep now.
Oh my god.
My down back 3. There's a gap. My feet are together. Down back 3. There's a gap. Feet together, down back 3, there's a gap. Everything Law does is a gap. Gap. Feet together, gap. I quit this game. I quit this game.
That's the see.
Law has been nerfed, watered down. And I don't want to play him no more.
Bro, oh my god, come on with these inputs.
Oh yeah, then I saw in the patch notes they also nerfed Law's nunchuck on block. The distance has been shorter. Look at that. You see what I mean? Now look, his feet is together, right? I do the nunchucks, the feet are still together. I'm telling y'all, they know what they're doing when it comes to law. They know what they're doing, and they're doing it on purpose. I gotta take a mini break, bro. I can't with this game no more. I will not be going to rank. I will not be going to rank. I'll be back in a minute. I'm not going to rank, yo. They killed.
Oh my god, that's all you do. Alright. Last round. Last round. Let's get this dude up out of here. I gotta go to the first shot. That should have killed. Alright, chat. I'll be back.
Yeah. I'm about to uninstall Tekken. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anymore. No more guys. I think a lot of, and you know why I think they did this? I think they made law like this because when I was looking at the statistics of how many people played law, I mean, it was a lot. It was like in the top 6 or 7 characters that a lot of people play. And they don't want a lot of people playing this character, so that's why I believe they make them like this. Law did not need nerfs. It's not our fault that y'all don't have defense. Yeah. So that's all I got for today, bro. I ain't even finished looking at the patch notes, to be honest, but based off the style that I use with him, it ain't gonna work. Yeah, I'm with you on that, beloved. And I hear you, Rai. I mean, shit. I don't know what to say at this point, to be honest. I don't know what to say. That's the whole point of playing with laws, because of pressure. Because we do not have any low launchers. So they need to do something for him to compensate for that. We have no low launchers at all. Except for in heat now. Like, everything about him got nerfed. That's how far he backflips, man. This is insane, bro. I ain't got no new combos yet, HV. We was just talking about how bad Law got nerfed, man. They tried to make it seem like he got buff, but no, he got nerfed. And it's painful. It's painful, because every Tekken he gets nerfed, he gets watered down. Man, that hurt my soul. Nah, that hurt my soul, bro. Alright guys, I'm gonna do this. If y'all wanna watch another Law player, because he just started streaming, his name is Soldier. I'm gonna find his link in the description real quick. And I'm gonna, oh wait. I thought it was streaming live.
All right.
I know. It's crazy, man. What's up, Loaded? So look, if y'all want to see another Law player, he just started streaming. Click on this link below.
Yeah, I know.
And check him out, man.
I know.
That's it for me, guys. I don't like the way he's been nerfed.
I'm making a part 2 video.
Yeah, there is. That's one of them.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be playing rank match for a while today.
That's the other one.
I'll play a posture character.
And I can't think of the third move right now, but
I don't know, man.
Yeah, hopefully better days are coming. Hopefully, but I'm gonna go over to Soldier's stream. Like I said, I just put his link in the chat.
All right. All right, stream. So that's all I wanted to say. Like, Law got nerfed to the ground. That's proof right there. He got nerfed to the ground. What in the world? Like, this game, never seen him before. That's half health. Really? Oh. It's craziness. Like shit like this is killing me right now. Like, this right here is just not fair, man. Like, this is like somebody around my skill level right now fighting against. That is like a one rank higher than me right now. I should be ducking that right now. Wow. That's the whole punish right there. They didn't give it to me. That's not fair. Now they can step now. I forgot they added Tekken 7 stepping in here now, so we gotta be careful on that. It's not fair, man. It's just not right no more. I'm just very disappointed in this game right now. There we go. Yep, so I'm just disappointed in this game right now. It's not even funny. And I'm 1 and done in 2, by the way, because it's such a nightmare. I can't power crush. I gotta try to play precise and be careful more now. It's just killing me, bro. A lot of people's complaining about it. There's some LoL players that's complaining about it. There's some videos I'm about to... And also, yeah, record. I know I'm still recording, y'all. I didn't forget about y'all. Sorry. I am looking for... I am looking outside. I am looking for... where's Ninja Killer at, man? I want to see if he posts a video about LoL. I want to see that. And if he did... and Yep. Ninja Killer Tekken 8.
I'll run defense first.
Oh no, he didn't post a video about LoL at all. I would have wished he did though. He probably won't though. Nah, he didn't post nothing. Like, I guess once I find other videos, I'm just gonna post them. But anyway, chat, I just want to say this. I'm just gonna say this right here, like. May the power protect us all now. I have to watch him. Alright, send me his video. Does he have any law change videos? Cause I record it, I'll tag him into it. And by the way, like, all I'm saying is that we're gonna have to pray now and hope that they'll put law back in order or at least fix this game. But I think I'm gonna stay away from rank until this dies down a little bit because I'm not gonna keep going on ranked match and they acting crazy like this. I'm just not gonna do it. It's not worth it. It's terrible and it's just not. It's not it. All right. If you could send me his link in on PlayStation, and I got you. Defense Pats. Send it on place. Oh, she look good. Like, send me that, and then I'll be straight. You know, like stuff like that. You know, but anyway, we just gotta pray and hope to God that, dang, she look good like that, and hope and pray to God that they'll fix Law again because I cannot do no power crutches, so I gotta be extra careful now. I gotta be extra careful now. It's not even funny no more. I could have just broke that. That's not a real punish. And everything else. So I just gotta be real careful now. Like it sucks. Like, oh, that's not safe. I don't know what move is that. That must be. Uh huh. Oh, that's plus. Oh, he going ham. Yeah. So it's just sad now. Oh, yep, mass. But anyway, yeah, I'm just sad about it. That Law's not good right now, Chad, and if you guys saw these videos, what the madness is going on in Tekken right now, like you see, and everything, it's going crazy right now. Oh hell! Oh no, he met. Man, get out of here! Man, get out of here! And also, this is why we need a power crest to deal with people like this. Oh my god, bro. That's why we need a power crest to deal. Oh my god. Thank you. Come on. Alright, so anyway, like I said, matter of fact, I'm just gonna mod you. All you gotta do is grab the link and copy it. I'm gonna mod this account because I know you for years. Just pop the link in there. That's all. Just pop the link in there, and that's it. But anyway, let's just pray and hope that Harada and Murray will get their mind right. I pray to God, man. I'm not insulting them because I'm not gonna do that, But at the end of the day, it's sad. It's sad. It's heartbroken that they nerf Law. This is the worst that Law has ever been so far, and I don't think it's gonna get any better anymore. So this is very bad, y'all. Like, all I'm gonna say is that God bless us all. Says now I'm gonna be staying away from my mains from ranked match for the next couple weeks until it dies down, so I can slowly climb back up there. Because the way this looking, I have to relearn how to play Law again. I have to relearn how to play Lily. Lily is fine. Lily is fine. I think, in my opinion, Lily is fine. But everybody else, I gotta relab because they got new moves I have not seen yet. And now it's just crazy. So alright, chat. That's all I'm gonna say for the video. Thank you for watching. God bless you all. May the power be with you.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Well, that's part of our whole video that you guys saw. Now that's actual better proof that I explained here, explained it better that Law is actually nerfed. And he was a Tekken God Supreme Law. So that's all the proof right there. Now, if I get any more from actual well-known law players that stream, like full high level, then yeah. So what I'm gonna do is this is part 2. Hopefully you guys enjoy and everything. So that's what I'm gonna say about that. Thank you for watching. I will be making the other parts in a little bit, so stay tuned to that. So stay tuned. That's all I'm gonna say. And yeah. Thank you for watching, y'all. This is Retro Settlement by Ranger God of All Heroes. I will be posting a lot of these videos until they decide to fix the patch. So, alright, y'all. May the power protect you. God bless you all. Peace.
I'ma make